Let's quickly change that so it's not an infinite. Uh,
Hey,
yes.
Isaac.
Nothing else.
Isaac. Isaac. So, one of our neutral friends has started doing the hydrate
Who?
thing.
Oh, they added
Carter.
hydrate to their streams. How dare they?
Yep.
Oh, I wonder what your plan is.
And I have I have
How
70k
what
thousand
what do they do
points.
when they have to hydrate though? Are they sipping? Hey, Dusty. We gotta drown your friend. And usually I'd say our friend, but in this context, your friend, because I can't be associated with them once they die.
Also, just a quick thing for anyone who's been building up a wish list on Steam. There's a bunch of stuff on sale right now. I spent like $60 on there this morning and got half a dozen big name games, including Dragon Age Inquisition, Mass Effect Andromeda, a couple of others.
Start in 30 seconds, but I'm gonna finish answering this question, which is who are we drowning? A friend of Hunter's. I don't know them that well, but we're kind of friends, so.
The unclean.
They also stream. They do pretty well. They added hydrate to their channel after seeing me drowning. And Hunter here is saying they added it, and guess who has 70,000 points? So, when you destroy them, I would like to be there.
Here's the thing. I think these points can also transfer.
No,
over
that's
too.
not how they work.
Yeah, no.
Damn.
That would ruin the purpose of them, which is to reward people for watching.
Yeah.
Make Isaac hydrate forever.
Alright.
I think you're lying.
So, we think who's lying?
Whoever said there's good stuff.
Alright, a few of the games on my wish list were on sale. Kerbal Space Program is on sale. It's only $10 right now.
I might get it.
I have a feeling Kerbal Space Program would kill my laptop.
Are you serious, Mike?
I actually had an old game. I actually had an old game that I've been thinking about for a while.
I'm DMing. You guys can't do this the entire time.
I'm only doing one.
I have my fingers crossed for a couple RPG MMOs this year, but
there was actually an old game that I've been thinking about recently that went on sale for like $5, so I'm just like, sure. If any of you remember the game Prototype.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes. Why are you acting like that's such an old game?
Because it is. I mean, it's not like NES old, but it's still not exactly.
Fuck, Hunter.
It's still more than a couple of years.
No, but from the way you're talking, it's old.
Sorry, so you guys understand why I'm upset. I have this feature on my stream, the one we were just talking about, hydrate. Whenever somebody expends it, if I have water, I take a drink of it. Just somebody spammed 8 hydrates. Well, accumulation of 2 or 3 people, but still.
Hydrate.
I already drank it.
One. You did half of them. Well.
Yeah, Prototype came out in 2009. I think that's enough for me to call it an old game at this point.
Wow.
Okay,
It's over
yeah,
10
it's
To
over
be
10 years old.
fair,
So what?
in terms of percentage of how long like good video games have been out, that is actually kind of old, which is amazing because it doesn't feel like it. Like I could play a game from 2009 and be like, yeah, this doesn't feel that old, but like
Don't get me wrong, one of my favorite games of all time came out in the 90s. It was a great game, but it's still an old game.
it's just amazing when you actually think about the process and speed at which technology hath grown.
I mean,
Yeah.
take a look at freaking Team Fortress 2. That thing celebrated its
God.
10-year anniversary
Oh,
4 years ago.
13-year-old game that somehow will not die, even though that there's bots everywhere.
anyways, we have
It's
gathered
too much
here
of a
today
meat to die.
to play the D&D.
Indeed.
All right, who could I kill?
Play the D&D. Indeed.
All right.
Indubitably.
So we're already a little bit behind schedule because I'm very distractible. So last we left off. All right, I'm
drink.
gonna have to be a
Sounds
little bit
like
more
I have a
detailed than
meeting.
usual because Hysteria missed last session. Last session, fought Big Rock Tiger. It was a difficult but quick battle. A few people came close to going down, but everybody rolled pretty well, and you all dealt massive damage to it. And so you won as the Dragonborn
Quick smite, baby.
devoured half of it using their breath weapon and managed to cough up its half body for the cage so they could bring it back along with their breakfast. But other than that, you got most of the body and everyone got
Along with
Yeah.
their breakfast.
You're gonna get paid as much because fucking Edgelord had the fucking void breath, is what he's saying.
I don't have
Sorry,
no
dude.
breath.
I'm sorry, do you want half of it to be gone by dynamite?
We were doing just fine.
Still have the dynamite.
Just
I never gave you
Gabe,
guys
I was
dynamite.
completely
Yeah, alright, so last we left off, you had put the body in the cage and were ready to head back or do whatever it was you wanted to do next.
head back, get paid, find a new job.
I
Alright,
did head back and
in terms of
technically not
RP,
done with this job, are
we like haven't gone through that part yet because there is details. That was just so you guys could handle the payment right there while I still had the stats in front of me. Because I'd probably
fair enough.
lose it somewhere. I have them all written down, but there's a lot on this notepad. Anyways, heading back towards the city, it does look like there is a storm rolling in. Not
Is it
quite,
nighttime?
but it's about midday.
Plenty of time to get back. We keep an eye out for any venison along the way.
See if we can beat the storm back to the city.
Would you guys like to try and travel at a faster pace to get there first?
Sure.
Assuming you're still
Seems
taking
like
the safe
a cool idea.
route and not the faster route, it shouldn't be too difficult to avoid danger. So going at a fast pace is not a bad idea. So after about 30 to 40 minutes, you do get back to the town. Nat 20 navigation, yes.
I'm following the tracks.
Alright. So.
It's a wheel.
Mouse. Didn't expect to see that. Sorry. Caught me off guard. Anyways. Getting back to the city.
I'm not lying.
Okay, I can talk to you about that in a few minutes with a quick typing as I describe this. So, getting back to the city, they will let you back in, no problem. But they do warn you the storm rolling in. You might want to get to shelter before it gets here.
Yeah, we're going to the business to sell this, get it off our hands.
Oh, I have the hiccups. Anyways, getting on the... Huh. Yeah. You're gonna have to... One of you at least is gonna have to take the slower machine to get up with the entire tiger body.
I'll take the
Very
slower
well.
machine.
Eventually, you all would get there. Heading in. Seems like most people are already indoors. Heading into the lab. Do you just go straight to where you know he usually is?
Yeah.
His door is open, and you can see he's currently working on what looks like a strange hand-shaped metal wire coming out of a...
Hey, we got you here, buddy. Get us some gold. We want rid of this thing.
Oh, it's you guys. All right. He'll hand you all your gold, and I believe the only person here who doesn't know the gold would be Hysteria.
Correct.
How much is it each?
I believe it was 1,050 each,
Yes, I believe that's what it was.
if I remember correctly.
Really? So that's like 150.
Wait, you're being serious?
It would be 105 platinum.
Ew. I'm not sure if I added that because my total is 135 platinum. I'm guessing he already gave it.
I know I put it on mine
I
because I definitely
give
did
out
not
the
have
numbers
over
last
1,000 gold left.
Okay, then I would have already added. Damn it! I thought I was gonna have 2,000.
I did not write it down. Where'd you say it was?
1,050 gold. Yeah, certain...
Then we'll probably have to return the
So,
horse and
just a
cart.
small explanation as to why the numbers are large with this stuff is this isn't how much you get it from selling the body to a normal person. It's because this is specifically so that stuff can be learned, so it serves multiple purposes. That's why it's an increased amount from if you were to just say kill something and bring its hide to an actual like shop or guild.
Fair enough.
We're getting paid for the pieces and for what they can learn
Research
from pieces.
budget. It's a great thing when a few people owe you favors. Anyways. Alright. He has people help him with moving the bottle into where he would work on it since it's a larger sized being. Should be able to get the prototype I planned ready by the end of the day. Not very stable, but you know, prototypes are prototypes. Anyways, storm's rolling in. You guys notice that?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
would you be interested in earning a little bit more money and potentially some other things?
As long as it's not a
Like-
finger painting.
As long as it's not a finger painting.
That depends what
Well,
it is.
in this situation... Oh. What'd you say,
Sign
Chief?
this time. Is it something exciting?
Depends on the definition of exciting. So, what's about to happen is when this storm comes over the city, me and a few friends of mine are going to be baiting something. When this thing comes down across the city, there will be small, floaty sparks going around every now and again. Me and my friends are going to be handling the main thing, the very concerning thing that you guys don't need to worry about at all. But what I need you to do is attempt to capture as many of these sparks as you can. If you can capture at least 6, I will give you all 400 gold. If you can capture 12 or more, I'll add some extra things on top of it. Hunter, is Toto with you?
Yo. Yes.
How do we catch these things?
Better damn well be, or else something's going to die.
Oh, sorry, I was sent something.
I got a great idea.
I don't have time to read the entire thing, but that looks interesting. Okay, so where was I? Right, T-Fast, how they're going to capture these. I will supply you all with some small amount of equipment for capturing them. Shouldn't be too difficult unless things on my end go rough. The danger about collecting these is the big thing that me and my friends will be distracting. Well, it responds to when these things get panicked and will attempt to dash towards them. That's why me and my friends will be keeping it distracted. And as for the things I can put on top of the normal payment, well, I can give you all, or let you keep some interesting stuff that I'll be giving you to help with this mission. And he looks over to Redacted. Hunter, your character. And he looks down at Toto and says, and for you, I think I could work out something with your friend here.
Like, dang game of Toto.
This is... If anything happens to Toto, I'll kill myself and everyone else in this room. That's the first thing that popped in my head. Anyways. Just some basic potential upgrades. Currently, they look like they're fairly small and not that strong, but I have a friend or two who knows a fair amount about robotics and could probably upgrade their capabilities.
I think he might be down.
So, you guys interested?
Yeah.
I go where they will for a time. If they are interested, then I shall desist.
In the words of a nuisance I know, fuck it, let's get paid.
A nuisance.
Yeah, I think we should stock up on beer first.
Oh, and if you guys want to prepare any more, he grabs the equipment. He's going to hand it out to you in a second. You did just get paid, so if you're gonna get anything to help you in fighting or surviving, I recommend you do so now before. In case anything goes wrong, you want to be prepared.
Damn it, now I need to look up something.
I doubt there is
tell us
time
more
for
about
more.
these sparky things, how
He's
we
about to
gonna
hand
catch
out the
them? Are they
equipment. And you
dangerous?
guys have 20 to 40 minutes before the storm rolls in. And even then, he's probably only going to be starting it 20 minutes into the storm being there. Yeah, he's going to hand that out now. Here you go. He's handing each of you, it seems to be a strange rod. as well as some special jars with small mechanical devices where the lid would normally be. So,
would this count as at least
I'll
a
give
short
you all
rest?
a short rest, if you wish to.
All right. Can I make something during this time?
Depends on what you're trying to make.
I want to make a baseball cap.
What are you making a baseball cap out of? You're making
Duct tape.
a baseball hat out of duct tape.
Yes.
I don't know what I'd have you roll for that. Yeah, just
General
roll me a
D20 to see how well he makes with like
D20 plus
gross tools.
Dex or intelligence.
Alright, give me a moment. My laptop's been slow lately.
I doubt that that it could be done before the storm hit. But while the others are preparing, could I check with him or consult with him to see if he knows afterwards anyone who might be able to assist me with unlocking the true potential of my cloak?
First, I'm gonna finish. You can ask that right after, but first, he's gonna finish explaining the equipment he's handing out right now. All right.
Okay.
So this jar should be able to hold them in there pretty well without them breaking the lid off. And this rod is to help in case anything goes wrong or too many of them group up and try and hurt you. This rod is called, very imaginatively, the lightning rod.
A beat them rod. Oh.
So, how the
Awesome.
lightning rod works out of character is essentially, as long as you have one on you, and you can only have one on you at a time. Like, for use, you can physically have more than one, but you can only have one ready at a time. Twice per day, you can essentially half lightning damage you take as a reaction. The more expensive versions,
Neat.
you can do it 2 charges, but you're able to do it as a free action once per round. But those are expensive.
Neat.
So a limited lightning resistance.
No, it still only has 2 charges. Oh, I thought you said unlimited.
I think that's what he meant by.
But yeah, limited lightning resistance. And it technically applies before any normal resistances will. Yep.
Doesn't say the word resistance, so it's
But
stacks.
in case there's any like abilities or such that work off of halving damage in different ways and have like a counterpoint, like if I gave you an item that said half the damage and you can redirect this damage, then technically the lightning rod would apply before that, essentially. Yep. So, this is the basic equipment that I'll be giving you for this. Me and my friends are going to be getting set up on the very top. You guys want to be on the platforms below the very top. That's where a lot of the stragglers will be floating around.
I was about to have my character say, what the fuck did you just call me?
Stragglers? You do look like scrap metal.
I don't know, maybe after this
Bam.
fight.
Anyways, for the question that Mal asked, click a button real quick. Click a button. You're asking if he has anything that could enhance your cloak?
or knew of anyone I could contact after this to help me enhance it, one or the other.
He's gonna ask if he can take a look at your cloak for a moment.
I'll allow it.
He looks at the cloak and casts Identify on it and such. I mean, if I have a feeling I know what you're thinking.
I had a funny. I just had a funny mental image of him pressing Identify and then blood coming out of every orifice.
He just looks more concerned for a moment. But he moves past it. Well, let's see. If you can bring me parts of a creature similar to what this cloak does, I could enhance it using that. And then from there, it just depends on what you're looking for. I should be able to make some small modifications without interfering with its normal abilities.
Just give a nod.
Let's see. But yeah, if you essentially saying if you encounter any creature or hear of any creature that has similar aspects to your cloak or an aspect that you're looking for, you can try and capture that thing or bring pieces of it to him and he can see if he can do anything.
Alrighty, that's better than nothing.
He does also hand you a card to another one of the scientists here who work in a department more similar to your cloak.
I will accept it.
Alright, so everybody's interested in this job, right?
Yeah.
Indeed.
I just want to make sure they don't die.
Understandable.
You have nothing to worry about.
Some fresh fit to the road.
So,
Famous last
leading
words.
before this, you have about, 20 minutes until the storm, but 40 minutes until you have to be ready for the job. What do you all wish to do? Other than Hunter, who said he's going to be making a duct tape baseball cap.
Old.
Wow, you actually made a pretty good one.
Yeah. Gotta put a logo on it. Yeah.
Does this guy have, or is there anyone nearby where I could get some? That there might be some potions for sale.
Do you ask him?
Yes.
There is a potions shop 2 platforms down, 3 to the left. If you're looking from the perspective of one of the panels on the trams. And if you're looking here, well, some might make you explode, but hey, they're cheap. Experimental potions is what he's hinting at, essentially.
Trying to think of how to phrase this. Embracing chaos is within my nature.
Alright. Okay.
So yes, I'll take a look at
essentially,
some potions.
they'll have slightly enhanced versions of, say, a healing potion, and most potions, except for the very rare ones, there'll be slightly enhanced versions, but there is a chance that something can go wrong.
Sounds fun.
So what are you looking for?
A couple of basic healing potions, as well as perhaps some potions with non-healing effects, like a potion of speed or potion of resistance, potion of strength, those kind of things. But grabbing a couple of healing potions was the primary purpose.
1 second. Oh, of course I forgot to turn my keyboard back on. Alright, so as for healing potions, they do have a normal healing potion, costs 45 gold. Sorry, not 45, 35 gold, and it does 3d4 plus 2 healing. Okay.
I will take
How
it.
many? They have 4.
I'll take all.
All right.
I'll
so
take
now
all
that
4.
You've bought them. How this will work? So whenever you drink one, you're going to roll a con save. If it's not going to be amazingly difficult, depending on the potion, but if you fail, something might happen.
Fun. I just added in my inventory
Right.
as
And
experimental
what else
healing
did you say you were
potion.
looking for?
Any non-healing potions, like something to, like a potion of speed, potion of resistance, potion of strength, anything like that. Just seeing what might be available.
Experimental ones they have is a potion of jumping and slamming. Yes.
Jumping and slamming.
Body
Very
slam.
experimental.
Perfect for wrestlers.
And how much
70
do they want
gold.
for that? Sure,
Alright.
let's see what that does.
Do you plan to use it to find out? Alright.
Not right away.
I will
One
jump and
other
slam
they
on these
have,
bleeding
this one
bugs.
for 100 gold is potion of. Let me pull it up. 1 second. Open the note. My bad. Breathed in at the same time I drank water. No.
Not a good idea.
It tends to be ill-advised unless you're playing my character.
Anyways, this is the potion of hardening. It's 100 gold.
How much did they want for that?
All right.
All right, I'll take that and then call it good.
I will. What's your passive perception, real quick? Yeah.
9?
Okay.
10.
But yeah, that's all. Alright.
Alright, the Herald will just spend the rest of the time sort of meditating to get my spell
anyone
slots
else
back.
Have anything they want to get? Ah, 1 second.
Did you see what I sent to you?
God, I clicked a little bit too much to the left. How would you do that?
Alright. So I put the jar in front of my face. Instead of
you
going into the
eat
void,
the
it goes
jar?
into the jar. I would
I
roll
mean,
strength to
if
not
you
eat the jar.
want to give it a try, sure.
I'm imagining you rolling a natural 1 and sucking off your own arms.
So that wouldn't do that much.
I have no arms.
I got the resistance, baby.
Oh yeah, he's resistant to his dragon breath's damage.
Also, it wouldn't be a roll, it'd be a saving throw for me.
But then we couldn't. Then we couldn't
18,
stick
that's not
little
bad.
arm. But then we
It's a
couldn't stick
save.
little arm and make you look like a T-Rex.
Oh yeah, this is a good plan. I got a +7 to my saves.
God damn it, Hunter.
But I kind of like work out the logistics of like how I would hold it in front of my mouth for this plan.
All right.
For the minutes.
You're like
And people are just
breathing
looking just
in
like,
really
what's he
hard,
doing?
putting a jar in different places in front of your face. All right. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Any-
Not really.
Yeah, I'm not expending for only 400 gold.
No, he didn't mean specifically for this. He just said if you're going to be buying anything soon to help with you with your fighting and surviving, then you might as well do it now so that you're better prepared for what's about to happen. 'Twas not a specifically for this thing. Essentially, it's just downtime in general. So nothing from
Sounds
you,
like
Teef?
we're good.
Did he tell us where to go to like
I
for
said,
this?
so nothing from you, Teef?
Say that? What? I don't know.
Alright. So what'd you say, Mike?
Did he tell us where to go to like get these things, or just like
He
when
said
lightning
he
strikes they
recommends that you
appear?
go on
essentially.
one of the 3 platforms directly below the topmost platform.
I don't know.
And I will say, in case none of you have asked at all, I don't remember if anybody ever asked, but there are magic shops in this town.
I do
We
got
do that
I'm
when
just
we
making
have more-
sure everybody's aware.
We'll be fine.
If I'm being honest, I believe it was like the other shop directly attached to the hunting shop.
I think.
So, all right. Anything from you, Hysteria?
Not
Very
particularly.
well. So, 20 minutes pass. You can hear the storm, the rain, and all that. Another 20 minutes pass, and he recommends you start getting in position as he heads out to the top platform.
Okay. Can I put the lightning rod on my
I mean,
head?
sure. Look,
Now it-
the fabled draconic unicorn.
Yes.
The
A lucky
Dracorn.
draconic unicorn?
The
What?
draconic unicorn.
The draconicorn.
It's a Dracorn.
People see like flickers of the lightning appearing in the sky, and they just see this.
I was bored for this mission.
Dun 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 dun.
I've always wanted to be a unicorn.
Alright, so. Stretch. Do you all get in position? Alright, so you.
Yeah.
Yep. I put on my mask
One
for extra
second.
protection.
Who's hydrating you this time?
So,
Nice.
There are 3 platforms directly below the one that he recommended you go to one of them. One is a brewing factory platform. The other is a shopping district platform.
Uh-oh.
And the third mostly consists of guilds in the post office. Welcome, Triple Dubs. We're doing D&D. So, which do you all wish to go to?
I go to the shopping one. Gotta get my shopping after this is done.
You just walk in,
Alcohol.
jars with electric sprites flying around in hand. Hey, you got anything good for lightning?
Got any rubber? I don't know.
So, what platform everyone going to? Mike said
Sounds
the
awesome,
shopping
actually.
platform.
We do a divination check of some time to see like which platform would be best.
Sure.
Huh.
What should I roll?
You follow a god, yes? You can give me a religion check if you have proficiency.
I don't. It's Sylvanus, so
Sure.
survival.
Hoping for a sign in this situation. I say hoping for a sign from your god when you do this. All right.
21.
So, one of the ways that these platforms are categorized is based on the type of platform it is, say residential, commercial, or industrial. They'll be marked with a certain color. Commercial being, say, blue. When you are looking for a sign from your god by, doing the thing that they love, one of the things they love, getting some fish, for some reason, when you get a fish from however you get it, whether, like, let's say you were just properly cutting one up to eat in a weird way so that you could see if anything was going on, as you got a fish, for some reason, even though this makes no sense normally, based on what you know about this type of fish, its eye for just a moment was shining a bright blue.
Ooh, can I get anything
The
out for reflection?
you do see what looks like a magic sign. Well, I say magic sign, I mean you see part of a sign that says magical, and it cuts off there.
Detect magic.
Oh.
I want
fish?
to see if that thing's magic.
Magic fish.
Go ahead. You say you can't detect magic on the fish? Well, on yourself to see the fish.
Well,
You do see
Pretty
is
much, yeah.
slightly radiating with divination magic and a small bit of illusion.
so sounds like the place.
Can you say that again?
Sounds like the place.
Phone. Yeah.
We're deciding which platforms we're going to do for catching the sparks, right? Since the Herald basically literally follows the embodiment of chaos, can I just set a dagger on the ground, spin it, and then go
Sure, roll
to
me a
whichever platform
D3.
it's pointing towards?
Wow. Yours also directs you to the commercial platform with all the shopping district.
This is where I was meant to be.
So everybody's gotten a sign to be in the shopping district. And Teef's a bit more.
said
Everybody
alcohol.
who looked for a sign, I mean. Or just went, fuck it, let's see. So Teef learned that where he was, right next to through his method learned, around the magic shop and near this fish. And Mao, by chance, the shopping district. And then Mike, shopping district, before everything else happened. Hunter, beer. Hysteria, what platform do you want to go to?
It seems like all of her friends are going to one platform in particular. So if she looks for a sign, it'd probably lead her there at this point. So she's gonna follow him. Just like, oh hey, great gods of tinkering, where do I go? An arrow falls down, pointing towards the platform. Okay.
Right, so everyone but one person going to that one. And looking at chat, thanks, Triple. Said they did some coup. Thank you so much. Anyways, back to D&D. Everyone but Redacted, I guess that's just what they want to be called at this point, go to the shopping district. Whilst Hunter's character goes to where they brew the alcohol.
Those drunk robots or
What'd you say,
something.
Teef? Yep.
That sounds like a fun place.
Gotta keep the beer safe.
Quote unquote.
Or he's hoping that he can get the chance to blow it all up.
That too.
Yeah.
So, everybody gets in position, and you hear loud strikes of lightning coming from above, and then a very loud slamming noise. The rain falling heavy from the sky, pouring all around, being directed down the supports away from the center of the platforms, and pouring off the edges of the platforms where it does hit. You see as sparks are falling and floating around off of the top platform and falling down. About half of them fall towards the shopping district platform, near where one of the magic shops are, and float around that area. While 20% of them fall to the platform with all the guilds and the post office, and the rest fall to where the beer shall be.
In case the beer falls, that he can consume.
So, I'm going.
I'll ask him if he has lightning resistant beer.
What'd you say, Teef?
The shark folks going to ask if there's
Like beer that gives you lightning resistant, beer. Or beer that is lightning resistant? I mean,
or I'm good either way.
There is a very expensive drink out there that gives you lightning resistance for about a minute.
Got a potion of lightning resistance.
One of the days I need to make a dwarven alchemist character whose potions are literally just beer that gives special effects.
I do have a line of alcohol products that give special magical effects. I believe one does something like that, yes. But, you know, the more powerful, the more expensive. Some aren't entirely practical, just cool, but while others are actually really useful. But, yes, now back to this. Where is that token? Move you all down here. Need to get rid of one of you. There, of course.
Get rid of me.
Wait, okay. Dex save. I'm just kidding.
No, don't. I was joking.
Alright, so. I have moved all but one of you, since all but one of you is on this platform, to... I already put your token down top left. Oh.
Okay, I can't see it.
Oh,
I do not
settings
have
must have
vision either.
changed. 1 second. Yeah, this isn't supposed to be on.
We're last in a dark cave, so it makes sense.
There we
I
go.
think when I change settings to one page, it might affect all of them sometimes. Some of them are per, like, grid and such, but I guess dynamic lighting is a global effect. Anyways, so some of the electrical sprites do fall past the 3 platforms, but not too many. Most of them land on one of these, most of them landing on the shopping district. There is not initiative at the moment, but you can see the sprites you see on screen floating around.
Running up
Wings.
and catch.
Give me
Do I need to roll?
athletics or a dex check. Alright, let me...
I got a 20. Are they fishies or just all lightning?
They are all lightning. Well, at least they look like it. Are.
They aren't.
Well, at least
Look like boats of lightning.
Sorry, go ahead, ask your question.
I want to know if they were all lightning or if there's a core of some kind of
So
creature
what they
that
look
he
like
might-
is, for the most part, it looks like electricity buzzing around, and it's hard to discern, but there is something towards the center. You can give me a perception check if you want to try and figure out what it is. You see what seems to be a small chunk of ice being carried around by this electricity.
Hey man, there's some kind of ice cube in these things. And that's the measure. Next.
Oh, right.
So,
Sorry.
I'm
You swing very well with your jar trying to catch one, but it just barely bounces off the rim of the jar. Yeah, they're not that good at evading capture. Like, it really looked like it sort of accidentally fumbled out the jar.
Since I specifically have extra appendages designed for grabbing things, can I use an attack roll with them instead of
will allow
my
it.
athletics? I'll attempt to grab the one over here. That's not gonna do it.
Yeah, that sadly misses, as it passes through the lightning portion of it.
Hmm.
I can go like over
Oh,
here and like prepare to get this
Alright.
bad boy over there.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Can I roll stealth?
Alright,
be a 12.
alright. So arch stealthing. Anything else?
Can't really do too much. Get the jar ready to like
aren't you able
swoop
to
it
stealth
up.
as a bonus action? Or did you only get 1 level in Rogue?
I mean, could I try grab it as like
Ah,
I have to double
okay,
dash to get over there.
Fair point. Then, yes, you may hold action if you wish, or just prep.
to prepare emotionally? I don't know if it has to be like a whole. It's not a full action really. If it does get close, I guess hold action to put it in a jar,
So
which I severely doubt.
now, Hysteria, Sunny. What do you wish to do?
Yes. Despite the fact that she is wearing full metal armor and a massive storm is coming, she is outside taking notes on it. Standing near much taller things than her, so they don't. No, actually, no, that's a bad thing. She's taking notes on the storm as best she can. Try to find that nice middle ground between where she's not the lightning rod and she's not standing next to one.
That all?
There's got to be more than I put us out here. Just, yeah, that's all she's doing at the moment. Keeping her eye on things too, seeing if there's any unnatural movement in the
You
clouds.
can be a perception check for that then.
Okie dokie. I need to see what my perception is. Where is that? Okay, no, that's persuasion. There's perception. Ah, fantastic. That was the wrong button. Oh wait, I forgot. I don't need to type that anymore. I can just click this.
It does look
Hey,
like
17.
something's bumping around in the clouds a bit. Puffs of the cloud stretching outward every now and then.
She's doing her best to keep focused on that in particular, seeing if she can catch any patterns or maybe see what it's trying to do,
Hunter,
so to speak.
you're not visibly on this map because you're in a different
Yo.
platform, but you can give me an athletics or a dex check to attempt to capture one of the ones over there.
I'll try Dexter, both more or less the same.
Alright, let
6.
me... Unfortunately, you miss with the jar. So,
Okay.
more of the sprites fall to each platform. Hey, Mike. Look behind you.
Yeah. Oh, frick. It
I mean,
disunnerves me.
Didn't you say you were holding your action to try and swipe one if it got close?
I guess that. On just
yeah,
athletics,
sure.
you said?
Or dex check. Athletics or dex. Damn chat.
Athletics would be 13. I'm assuming that fails.
Second. Unfortunately, it does fail. Alright.
Yeah.
Everybody, let's start with Teef again.
Me a lightning book. 27.
You manage to catch it in the jar, and as it goes in, the mechanical parts around the lid get shut close.
How many jars do we have?
Each of you have two. Not two, three.
All right, now I'm gonna use the rest of my movement
Alright.
because this one is.
I'm just to help keep track of it. Gonna mark it as. and put it up here. All right.
I'm moving.
Next, let's go to Harold.
For now, I think I'm just gonna take another swipe at it, see if I can give it one more try to try and catch it. Jeez, these dice rolls, 14.
I think they'll just barely make it.
Oh, sweet. Then I will
Alright,
stuff it in the
you
jar.
have caught one. Oh. Alright, now let's go to Gelmith.
Yes. Big
Alright,
suck.
you know what to do. Strength save.
I
save-
have my screen turned away at the
Wasn't
moment. Don't tell me it was an at one.
bad.
It was a 4.
The Charlotte.
So-
You want to know what I had to make to pass?
What?
13, and I got an 11.
So,
So I eat the jar.
you breathe in, you hold the jar in front of you, thinking if you move it just right as you do this, you'll catch it in the jar. And for a moment, it actually works. It gets trapped in the jar, and then you forget your grip's not tight enough as the jar with the Sprite flies into the void.
And I close my mouth in reaction. Just to take like the damage on my teeth
Try and
instead.
see if you can catch the jar in your mouth. Yes.
Would that be Dex? This is the next one. Nat 20. Hey, not
Alright,
exactly,
so-
but 19.
You quickly close
That'd be
your
plus
mouth
1,
and
so dirty
catch
20
the
here.
jar in your teeth. It hurts. Take
Force
this
damage?
is the pain of glass hitting your teeth really hard. Take 1 damage.
Is it force damage though? I'll stop.
Alright, so the
Now that guy is dead.
jar is fairly cracked from the force, but it is not shattered.
Alright, can I put
They're
a
the
jar in
same
another
size, so
jar?
no.
I'd like to use a reaction on his turn.
Okay.
After seeing that. I want to use my bite attack to try to grab that other one without
Go
damaging
ahead.
it, so I'm calling non-lethal. Yes. It's too far out still.
You just
Right.
you go
Carry
for
on
the
with your turn,
bite
sorry.
and you just barely don't make it slightly outside of where your mouth hit. All right, Sunny.
Wait, real quick. I was trying to figure out if I could store this. Can I put the jar in a water skin? Just like kind of patch it up.
I did announce they were ice cubes in the middle.
Sure.
Nice.
His leg blows off and part of his hip.
All right. All right, Sunny. Your turn.
Yes. Hmm. Ouch. Okay. Sorry if I've been quiet. I got hit in the back of the head with a falling ladder at work today, so I'm kind of out of it.
Oof.
Yeah. My roll 20 been kept? Are these blue little spirit things the
Catch.
things we want to shoot or whatever?
It's catching like
Ah,
in a jar, dude.
Not murder. Yes.
catch. Okay.
Scientific research, not hack and slash.
Well, I know that. I know that. It makes sense.
You roll athletics or dex.
Let me see. I wonder how many I could snag into the bag of holding. Are these alive? Do they need air?
Not much is known about them.
Oh, there's special jars. Just put it in the jar and our job's done.
Yeah, she'll just stick with the jars. Where's my? I'm assuming this is Mr. Redacted, the
Redacted
person
is on
I'm
a different
pinging at the
platform.
moment. Oh yeah. Well then, who's
That is the
tall, dark,
Herald.
and oh, the Herald. The other tall, dark,
There.
and edgy.
They are called the Herald in Yellow because they are dressed in yellow.
Can I make it over here in my movement?
I'm using the ruler that is about 60 feet away. I think this map might be slightly aligned incorrectly. Like, that's close to the right amount, but that's a little too big. 1 second.
These ones over here are the ones we've already caught, right?
Up top right? Yep. There we are. That's 40 feet away.
Okay, just wanted to be sure about that.
She'll get as close to that as she can. So that puts her at about like what? Here?
Yep.
Ish. Oh, and I can dash. I'm not doing nothing. I'll then get so around here. That seems about right.
If you dashed, I believe you could make it a good bit further. I think I might have slightly changed it by more than I meant to, but oh well, we're sticking with it. This is only a small portion of the shopping district.
Okay, well, we'll say she's made it there. Because, running through, she'd have seen the Herald getting close to that one. So she's seeing if there's any more over here. And lo and behold, there's one of the tiny little buggers.
By
Seems
chance,
like
do you
that's all that she's
recognize
gonna be able
this
to- the
map,
moment.
Hysteria?
There is a possibility, but I might have a concussion, so I
Used this
can't
map
quite tell.
once before a long time ago in Magic Academy. This was the town from hell.
Ooh.
It's a market.
Hey! Oh no, remember that was
That's
back
fair.
before I had my laptop, so I
Anyways,
probably
Hunter.
didn't see it.
You can give me another athletics or dex check to capture a sprite.
Alright, give me 1 moment.
My microphone is pointing the wrong way. Oh,
You're
curses.
cool. The whole stream's ruined.
Hold on, give me a moment. Laptop's acting funny again. Not 20.
Nice. Roll me a
You catch
Roll
roll
two.
me a D100.
You catch two.
do, 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 do. Yeah, you managed to
45.
catch one effortlessly as you perfectly shove it right in the jar.
As you were going for one, the other one
No.
just flew
That's what
into
the
it.
D100 roll was for.
I don't know. I understand.
Anyways, you did manage to catch one. I'm gonna add that to the count.
Yay! For once, my rolls weren't shit.
6 to get
For the goals, you said
400,
there was like 6 to
12 to get the special rewards.
Good thing that jar didn't break.
Alright, so more of the sprites fall onto the platforms once more.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind
How's
of getting
that?
some like Mario Party minigame vibes from this. Just like we're
Don't
running around
worry,
collecting
don't
things.
Worry. Don't worry.
Very peaceful until we die.
Don't worry, soon they'll form into a swarm and we'll have to fight for our lives.
Ooh, I like this call.
Alright, so it is now Teef.
Alright, Chief is gonna go for this one.
Alright, go ahead.
Try the non-lethal tail slap right into my jar.
1 second.
16.
1 second. Yeah, you managed to get it right in the jar.
I'm gonna move over here. And I'll just do it on my turn. I'm gonna try to bonus action, pull another jar out, and then use my reaction to bite one of them.
Okie doke.
Right in it. 26. Or, yeah, well, we'll just use that roll out of that. It's the same.
What'd you say? Alright, yeah, that'll work.
I got a 26. 2. So
You have
there's
to
the
use
third
your
one
3
for
jars
Keith.
successfully without damaging one.
Fuck off.
I'm just messing with you. Alright. Now,
Yeah. It'll probably be fine
Now
until he tells me it
is-
escaped.
Gilmouth's turn.
Oh, nice. Ruler. Nice. How close are these together?
Oh, the 3 or these 2?
Like
If you
these
use your
two, yes.
ruler, I believe you can find out. Those 2 in the middle are 6. Yeah.
Like 6 feet.
Are you gonna attempt?
Well, I do like a that and try to get all
Theoretically, you
of
could, but you might damage a fair amount of the area around. If you use what I'm thinking you're talking about. You have
I don't have
one.
any sucks left.
Oh wait, no, use that. Alright, it doesn't recover until the
Yeah.
next day.
I know. So, like, can I, like, kind of, like, just swoop through and, like, try to pick up all these?
Could try with
Potentially?
disadvantage. Yes.
On each of them? Heck yeah. I'll take those odds. Highest is a 17, lowest is 2 nat 1s. Nice. So that'd be a nat 1 and 2.
So
a
I feel like
is-
one of these has a chance of succeeding. Okay.
Wouldn't it be 15, not 17?
Plus. Oh, 15, yeah. My mistake.
Alright.
Still pretty good
If it
for
was
disadvantage.
athletics, then it'd be a
So the one where you rolled
freaking
a
19.
1 They rolled a 20. So this was just the result of both of you doing your best. Well, one of you doing your best, and the other the opposite. But you do manage to get one in the jar.
Let's say the third one.
Indeed.
This was the third roll.
Fuck you, Hunter. Alright.
Look you long enough, open the other jars open, and I'll bite them and spit it in there.
Really, Mike?
Hey, am I up next?
Really? I see what you did. Anyways, yes, Harold.
So, I had a thought. How heavy would you say these jars are?
Less than a pound.
And since I grabbed one of the creatures, does it have any
It's sort of
noticeable
mostly
weight to
hover,
it?
so not really.
Excellent. Can I use Mage Hand to try and catch him with that, so I can use my
I
spell
figured
bonus instead?
you were going that way. Yeah, you can.
Then I will go after the one that just
Go
appeared to the north of me.
Alright, let's
Soft
see. Let's
20.
see. Really kind of goes with your hand, almost like you were guiding a little pet mouse or something into a cage. Rolled horrible.
Excellent.
And you rolled great. It regrets
No, I
its
don't want to be in the
decision
cage.
once it's
No!
in.
Goes in.
It's so nice when you manage to get 20 on a stat with a character.
Alright. We've got 8 so far. And Sonny.
One second. Let me do this person. Oh, y'all freaking took the one that I. Oh, there's one behind me. Oh, God.
There.
Like, y'all took the one I was gonna snag. I turn back, I scroll up just slightly, and oh, goodness,
They're
there's
still
one right
falling
there.
from the sky.
Are they very.
Not that one. I'm just saying in general.
About how high up
The
is
ones
it
you
then?
see are already on the platform. More are
Oh,
coming from the
okay.
sky with time.
Well, then she's going to quickly snap herself around and pull out the magic jar. Let's see how well she can handle this little fella, since she is not very strong, and the armor doesn't help her there yet. Yay!
I will take notes on the lightning hail since I already caught my 3.
She's doing her best. She's trying. What do I need to roll to try and
Athletics or dex?
catch the little fecker? Oh, Dex? Sweet.
Yeah.
X. Or
Athletics or dexterity?
Oh, well, they can still
well, that
roll
could have been
horrible.
better.
And they did. You managed to successfully catch it.
Aren't I lucky? And then after that, I need to put this down. Is that like her whole action, or can I still like try and rush over
You
to?
still have your bonus
this
action
one.
and your movement.
Okay. She's gonna get closer to this tiny one. I need to close this somehow. Stop that. And so I can move her. Whoop. And then she will attempt to capture it her start of her next turn.
Hunter. Dex or athletics check
Yo,
to catch another one. Unless you have anything else you want to do.
I mean, is there any more?
There
around me?
are sprites on your platform. Since it's just you, you don't have any issue of finding them. There is
they're everywhere,
a slightly
aren't they?
concerning amount. More have been falling on the shopping district one, but since you're by yourself, they were just sort of vibing.
Yeah, I'll walk up to another one and try to catch it.
You know.
This can't go horribly.
He'll say, if you guys were to
We're
walk
not
to
gonna
the
die
edge
or
of your
anything, it's
platforms, you would be able to
fine.
see each other.
Oh fuck, this went over horribly.
It went horribly. You rolled an that
What?
one. +2 minus. Alright. Oh, come on. Really, Hunter?
If I'm suffering, you're suffering
Let me
with me,
take
Isaac.
my. Oh, there's now
I'm
water on
suffering,
my
you're
glasses.
suffering with me.
1 second. There we go. Got it off. Roll me a D100.
Hold on. Found my 20.
You've amused me. You get to survive. So, sorry. So, you miss fairly badly, and you almost slammed your jar into the one that already had a Sprite in it, but you did not. You lightly bumped into it, but managed to pull back before you slammed into it.
Woo. Wonder if
I
can
knew
tame one
someone
of
was
these
going to
things.
ask that, or think that.
Where's be William?
All right. So, now, more sprites fall. Ba da 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 da. All right. So,
Yes.
hey, Gelmith. I need a dex save.
Am I being murdered? Ooh, my favorite. Just kidding. I lied.
Oh,
It was a 6.
my. Anyways, you see as a bunch of the sprites in front of you line up together and swirling around each other, a large zap of lightning hits you. Or more electricity, not a full-on lightning bolt. You take
You got the
rolled well. 17 lightning damage.
reaction then.
Wait, sorry. 17 lightning plus... That's about... Brain. Sorry. 23.
It's like 8 or 9.
Yeah, sorry. 23 lightning
Oh,
damage, and
you're adding.
you said you're activating the lightning wrong?
23, so
Yeah, go ahead.
11 or
11.
12. 11 or 12. Which one? Alright.
Alright. So.
Fun. So you said they grouped up.
Teef, your turn.
Well, I do have this keg of beer, so
Go ahead.
I'll try to put one in there.
Let's find out.
16, do it.
You managed to get one in there.
Cool. I'll do a bite too and see if I get 2.
Sadly, you missed.
Ooh, I don't think so. Sure how the bear's gonna handle it, but you never know. Maybe I will give that potion a bite.
So, Gelmith, your turn.
Yes. How close are they together?
If you look at the main 5, they're pretty much in a perfect line. It's a 10-foot line.
Oh, I imagine when you see they grouped up, they're like kind of in a ball and they just kind of like shock like
spread out
that.
slightly more right after that. They're still same area though, all still pretty close to each other. Yeah, let me. They're slightly closer. So let me push. No, don't grab that one. Don't stop. No, game. There we go. Yep.
So there's 6 there, but I can only go like
1,
for
2,
5 in a
3,
line.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Are they close enough to do opportunity of attack?
Give me a second. What was your question?
Do they get opportunity of attack?
Theoretically close enough for that if they have the ability to do that.
Okay. Can I go for like a swiping motion? Like kind of like go for like
You
kind of like a flop kind of thing? How many would I hit
I'd
with
say
this?
you could get about 3 of them if you succeed.
Okay. Is this disadvantage then? Since this is a normal thing, I would assume not. Yes. So I got a nat 20. Lowest would be a athletics at the 16, and then George 1.
Well,
Making up for that last
they all
roll,
rolled
nice.
horrible, and you managed to catch 3 in that one jar. They're looking a little cramped in there, but they're in the jar. You have hit the 12 you require.
We get a couple extra in my keg. For experimental purposes, of course.
I do not want to drink them. So I caught the ones that would be opportunity attacking me, or do I want me to just disengage? I could just murder them, honestly.
I mean,
no.
Yeah, I'll say you're not really within provoking range of the remaining ones.
Has anyone cast Mending like that I would have known about?
Don't have it. I have guidance. No Mending.
If I was to fix the chart, that would help. I don't know. I just put the jars just in my bag and then just get ready in case like they. I guess I go for maybe like a flanking kind of thing, like here-ish, in case like fights happen.
So it is now Harold's turn. Unless there's anything else you want to do, Mike.
It's
not particularly, since that was my action bonus action.
So
I dash around in a circle.
All right, Harold.
Since the one up north is already has someone on it, I will head down this way and mage hand towards this one in the corner
Go
here.
ahead. But yeah. Alright, let's find out.
15.
Well,
Was
I have not been rolling well tonight.
Here.
That's just because I have high charisma, but it's good enough. And that is my third jar, so.
Sonny.
We already have as many as we need, but I see no reason not to try to capture another one. And she's already here, so let's go. Oh, that was good.
Right. You managed to catch it.
Woohoo! She's got 2. And now she's going to make her way back down to where she remembered seeing her allies at.
So, let's see. The description of the area you guys are in, shopping district. The edge of the platform is right behind these buildings here. Sorry, this is invisible right now. Behind these buildings here. If you wanted to try and inform Hunter, if you want to try and inform Hunter's character, Sir Redacted, the ice person, that you have gotten everything you need, you could shout across. I will also note the wind is starting to pick up. The wind is blowing hard, causing the cloth that's in the center to flop around pretty hard, making loud noises. But aside from that, that's really the only thing going on right now, other than these leftover sprites still in the area. Hunter, do you wish to keep catching them?
Yo.
Though you have no reason to believe that you
Yes.
don't need to keep catching them.
Potential chance for having an electrical pet.
Hell yeah.
It's that
Stuff
Hunter's
the
character's on a
keg.
different platform.
Yeah, I want like
Going
20.
for a record here.
Sell fizzy beer.
You monster.
So you want me to
They're just
roll?
electric bugs. Could you?
Alright. So, you wish to continue catching them? Go ahead and roll.
Yes.
Alright.
16.
You do pretty good at sleeping, but it just barely manages to move out of the way of the jar as you swash down.
You fucking bitch. Get back over here.
You will be my pet. Alright.
I require more
So.
samples of you.
1 second, let me roll something. Alright. So, we're gonna go into Tief's turn. You said you wish to keep trying to catch them?
Yep. Chief's gonna try to bite one with the catch with his mouth. And he misses, and then he's just gonna try to tail slap one. Ooh. I got 2 in the keg.
You do manage to catch another one.
Chief's ahead.
Alright, so what is everyone's passive perceptions?
Wouldn't you know it's 11 still?
17.
I got that low passive perception.
How do you calculate passive perception again? It's 10 plus whiz.
10 plus wisdom plus your perception skill if you try.
So,
No,
Oh,
it's
well,
it's
mine's
just 10
just
plus your
10.
perception skill.
Mine's just 10.
open this ancient thing. One moment.
Oh, God.
Alright. So, Teef. You do hear what sounds kind of like the sound of something click-clacking on a roof nearby. You can't tell which one, but you hear sounds like someone stepping on a roof.
All right. I'll announce up. Hey, you hear that on the roof? Sounds like a giant crab. Click, click, clack.
Sounds like a giant crab.
Crib.
Quick question: does blind finding helpers would
Let
I
me
be able to sense
find
anything like
out.
menacing?
You do just barely sense a presence nearby. Gilmith,
How near?
you sense there's a creature up on this roof here.
Is it invisible?
One sec, let me check my notes. I need to remember exactly how to describe this. Alright. They are not invisible if you turn to look. They're sort of... They're not exactly fully hiding, but the heavy rain and such is making it harder to see them clearly. But it does look like there is a figure standing on the roof, kneeling downward, looking towards all of you. Anyways, I need a strength save from everyone.
From
Teef and Sunny will have
I'm not good with
advantage.
those.
19.
Strength save.
Strength, you said, right?
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
awful
I got a 12.
Yeah, same
So
here.
that'd be 11.
Oh wait, no, I just rolled normal strength. Not much better.
So where are we rolling?
Oh wow, you rolled well, Hunter. Wait, no, that's from earlier. Strength saves.
Yeah, what are we rolling?
You want me to wait? No, I don't think you can do that yet. Never mind then. But you manage to perfectly deal with this. A very, very strong gust of wind comes down, and anybody who rolled lower than a 12 falls prone and
dang
slides
it.
just 5 feet to the side. Lower
Is
than
that
12.
12 or
Less
lower
than
or
a
lower
12?
than 12?
Teeth is streamlined.
Okay, so I'm just barely fine.
Okay, well, luckily me, I'm kind of okay. I got a 14.
I got a 19.
Yeah, you're unaffected. If anything, it might just sting your eyes a little bit to have a strong gust of wind in your face.
Can you point out these little things? Like, flip them some more? Or do you have a finger
Oh, what,
painting
the
of
sprites?
them? No,
Oh,
the things
right
up
now
on
it's
the roof.
literally just like the figure of a person. I don't have their token out at the moment. I gotta find it.
Right.
Cause, yeah. Alright, here we are. Oh, what happened? I used to have a good token for this. I guess it's gone. God damn it.
Sorry, I
How
ate
many times we
it.
gotta talk about this?
Why did you eat the token? Come on, dude. We don't
we
eat
need
tokens.
them.
Can I get?
Anyways, what did you say,
They're
Tief?
important.
Can I get him?
One of the figures? I mean, sure, go ahead.
Yeah. I see you hiding up there, buddy.
When he calls that out, can the herald begin
Sure.
moving up onto one of the roofs?
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
one
it
misses.
does miss.
And then I'm gonna use my bite to get another guy in my kick.
Yeah, you get it.
Oh,
By the way, I'm marking, while I look for the token,
got it.
I'm marking where the figure is. And whether this is where you still want to be or not, you may choose to move where you went, Harold, if you don't want to be next to them.
Yeah, I'd like to move next.
That was the close.
Was this it?
What'd you
Up
say,
here?
Tief?
One moment.
Yep.
Is this him up here?
Alright.
I gotta
You
climb
see
up.
standing there is just a dark elf wearing simple studded leather armor. Sorry, not simple studded leather armor. What was it? Right. Wearing what looks to be very slim armor that looks like the hide of a creature, but it looks like it kind of reflects a lot of light when you get close to it. Almost rainbowish. Oh,
My
that's nice.
landlord just brought me lemon cake.
That better be shark skin you're wearing, bud.
Whoa. Chill.
But yeah, the herald would still move there because was the closest roof, and I didn't know exactly where they were. So
The
right in the
just
corner
goes,
there.
Whoa, chill. Who just shoots at the first person they see in a storm? I'm hopping
you hiding
roof
on
to
the
roof,
roof?
thank you. I came from over there. He points to the third platform that none of you were on.
People that roof hop are thieves, bub. Give it up.
I mean, you're not completely wrong.
Does it
You
sound
wanna
like
roll
he's telling
insight?
the truth? Sure, I'll give it a try.
12.
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
1 second. I mean, you're not really sure.
The herald
By the
doesn't
way,
really care
I
that
will
much.
say, whether he was telling the truth or not, that's pretty much what my response is if people don't beat a roll or roll well on insight. Yeah, I mean, I once
That makes
made the
sense.
mistake of someone who rolled a nat 1 and saying, "You think they're telling the truth?" And the response was, "Okay, so they're lying." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I should never do that again."
Yeah, unfortunately, that doesn't work very well on insight checks.
Yeah.
Anyways. Well, I'm sorry if I caught you off guard. Just very interesting things in this storm.
I caught like 5 of them over.
The sprites are just sort of scattering around at this point. Just me and a friend came here to check out the city, and this storm rolls in, and some interesting little floaty things happening, and a lot of commotion coming from up above. You hear, it's hard to hear over the sounds of loud rain and the occasional thunder, but you do hear, when he points it out, you do realize you do hear a lot of movement and the occasional slamming sound coming from above. So, what are you guys doing? Here we are.
Kitchen.
We'll just use this default one. I'll shrink it down in a moment.
Did I believe him when he said
You
that?
weren't very
'Cause,
sure.
You know,
Which I did forewarn is just what I'm going to say. If whether they're telling the truth or not, if you roll poorly and such like that, I'm going to say that you're not sure to prevent essentially giving away if you like roll horrible or great and such.
when you say they, are you just talking about NPCs in general? Or
NPCs
there's
in
more
general.
than one of these guys that get a clobber? Alright. Sounds like you need a trip to the stockade, buddy. What's the bounty on you, anyhow?
I'm not a criminal in these parts.
I'm smacking him. Where are you from, then?
Yeah, you hit.
Yep, little radiant damage there. Tickle his bum.
Alright. Like, You probably haven't heard of the place. Are you just gonna
Then I'm
attack
biting
him?
him. Non-lethal. He said he's not wanted in this place, but you know there might be a bounty.
He's like, hey, can you please stop attacking me? It's not really nice.
Hey, you said you're not wanted here, but if I can get
Look
money
at me.
elsewhere,
Many
why would I?
people want me.
I'm gonna look at him. You just look like another pink one.
He's just gonna bonus action disengage and hop down
Black.
from the roof. He's just like, hi,
fellow
nice to
rogue.
meet you.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Guiding bolt.
Guys, he's going up.
So,
Oh,
The Herald's going to telepathically say to Teef,
oh, crit. So
Yeah, we're fine.
14, 18 is 30.
that's 49 total.
49 radiant damage, and he took, some 13 others, so we're at 15,
yeah.
That was some pretty good rolls.
53 damage.
1 second.
Does that put him out?
It does not, but he does look very annoyed.
Pretty
I'm
tough
not
for
a thief.
Well, you just said you were wanted.
I
Sounds like a
simply
thief to
stated
me,
I'm
but-
not wanted around here.
Yeah, you're right. You wanted
I
somewhere
technically
else. I'm gonna
did
take
not
you to.
state that.
Well, you implied it.
You want to general? Like, just at all?
He needs another guiding bolt.
Okay, what was the total damage from the previous one? I'll just figure it out myself. Don't worry.
40.
Yep, 49.
14. And then 4 would be 53. And
Oh wait,
9,
I forgot to do
62
that,
damage.
which would make it. There we are. Like, it's harder to see him now with the obscurance once more. He's just gonna.
Guiding bolt gives me advantage to hit.
He moves
Let's
to the
give him
opposite
another
side
one.
of your friend here.
Okay, I got a 20. That's pretty good.
You kidding me? Hold on.
Another 20.
He
Unless he's
when he
higher than
moves
a
to the
20.
other side of the dude, he crouches down slightly so that you'd have to risk hitting him, but you do roll well anyways. So you just barely don't hit your friend.
I can heal him afterwards. As long as the thief
I
gets
will
wrapped
though.
up and taken off.
It's harder to
It's harder
see him from where you are, Tief.
Oh, wait.
But Gelmith, he's not bloodied yet.
I can move this turn. I'll go right up next to him.
He just sighs.
Bonus action, spiritual. Sorry. But I can
Wait, can I cast Compel Duel on him?
Go
So he
ahead.
gets his advantage, yeah.
What? Oh no, 23. Guiding bolt hit him, so 23 for another 3 piercing. But 85 damage now.
I mean, Gelmith, are you going to be assisting by flanking with him?
No. Why are we attacking him?
He's a thief. He just said so. He's wanted something.
I'm
He
technically
never
a
said
rogue.
that.
That doesn't make me a thief.
And besides, even if we did capture him, we don't know where to take him.
That too.
City guard.
As far as this city's concerned, you just assaulted somebody on the street for no reason.
Straight hiding on a roof.
Just stop attacking him. Let him say words.
You hear
say
the
him after
sound
we
of a
bind him up and
tram
take him.
opening from the other area. And just someone yell, "You gotta stop hopping the platforms. I'm not that dexterous." You show off, and he's like, "Ah, that would be my friend."
Thief too.
Are you still going to keep trying to attack him, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Alright. What's your AC? 20? Alright. Just one moment. Where is it? Oh, I need to turn that on.
Also, I just want to state for the record, I do not believe that Tief's wisdom is as high as his stats say it is.
But my intelligence is that low.
This is wisdom, not intelligence.
Alright, so. Plus. Alright. Adds on.
Does he look like a thief?
This.
He's
Alright, so I need a con save.
roll.
Alright, you fall unconscious.
13.
Did you say
That's
that as
not
you fall
fair.
asleep?
Cast on me sleep.
He doesn't
Probably
stab
throw
you.
knockout
Here's
poison.
what happens. He
Alright, I
takes
would
out a
lose
dagger
concentration
that
then.
has an amber glow to it, swipes, but just has it touch your face, and you can see as a magic just sort of pulses out of it onto you, and you fall unconscious. You will be able to make a con save every round. So
I
is
guess
he
so.
always like that?
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Earlier, he tried to attack
Ah.
a cave. He was losing.
6.
All right, yeah. You
Ooh,
wake back
23.
up.
And
God.
Spirit Guardian.
What level is Spirit Guardian?
DC 15.
I-
I will.
I-
Oh, 3. Shit. I'm
just gonna counterspell that.
out of 3rd. There's no need. I was casting higher level
So you don't have the spell slots for it?
No, but I can do this. Swipe them with the spirit staff. Then I can fight them. They can action spiritual.
It's
weapon.
gonna activate this,
Third.
make this become a this. Okay. So as you go to
17.
attack,
Like,
as he sees you wake up, he activates a few things, and his AC goes up, and they all miss.
Sounds like
Something
plot
tells
armor.
me his AC couldn't actually
No,
do that.
like
We just didn't
he
want him to get hurt.
can. This is an NPC with very specific abilities and a lot of magic items. I'm not sure. He's been taking a lot of damage, and he has not hit half health. Now, anybody want to make a perception check or have a passive
I'm still
above
calling plot
18
armor.
or above?
A
Yeah.
passive of 18 or above, you can only get that with feats.
So I'll take this.
Yeah, you can have a.
So,
you can
like,
have
right there, do we get,
advantage
like,
since he's
any bonuses?
directly facing you?
That would be a 15.
Hmm.
I'm assuming nothing.
You can't see what's on it, but you do see it looks like he has one of the competition badges. Now remember, cities are
him.
neutral
No.
zones.
He's already low. I don't know. No one's around.
The
so who
magic
would
and
know?
the badges.
Right. How do they know? The feds are on to us.
Anyways, can you please stop attacking? I don't want to hurt you. This is
What's
their
that? Oh, jeez.
this is their
was
Dragonborn
massive
partner
for a
who's
second.
now approaching.
Oh, heck yeah,
they do it
I
back.
do the Dragonborn handshake. What's up, bro?
So why are you jumping on the roof? if
'Cause
you're not
it's
a thief
faster?
then, bub? Well,
If
you
it's
can't outrun
a
a train.
direct jump from one platform to the other, from the tallest building to a shorter building, yes, you can.
you'd be surprised how much time you can save by taking routes others can't.
See that shark
We're just-
skin?
Just fly.
So this is a female Dragonborn, I believe red scales. And this is the Dark Elf, who you have been constantly attacking for the past, like, minute. It does
this
not
leather
look like
shark
shark
skin, or-
skin.
I think you owe me an apology, Bubba.
Why do I owe you an apology?
Well, let's see. Mysterious gust of wind gets cast on us, and then we see some invisible twerp.
It wasn't invisible,
Hiding
and then
up on
he
the roof.
points towards the sky and says, "There's a storm!" As another gust of
Yeah,
wind
I was assuming the
hits,
gust of wind was just
but this one
natural.
not strong enough to push anyone. There's constantly
dramatic
small
timing,
gusts of
apparently.
wind. I did say the wind has been picking up earlier.
Okay. I won't attack you no more.
Should we get out of the rain, actually?
But if I see you casting funny magic to cast wind, I'm
All
coming
right, now let me just roll something.
after you. I'm gonna keg this one. I'll just go back to my
Wow,
business.
I rolled a D100 and rolled an exact 100.
What does that mean?
You did get another
Ooh,
one.
I got another one. Rolled about a 15.
I
Does
have to
get
roll
up
for
there?
that one. 1 second. Yeah, you get 2.
Put me up to 5. We got 5 in my keg and 3 in the containers. We're making money today.
As this is all happening,
Tastes
need you to move just back to where you just were, real quick, Chief. You hear more loud smashing noises, and you see something falling from the top platform.
I'm gonna try to move out of its way.
Looks like it's gonna land
Look
around
out!
here. As I don't have an image for this because I suck at drawing and didn't have time to draw that many things. What looks like a giant hawk made out of ice with lightning slowly passing throughout its body crash lands right here, and I'll put a marker for it.
Ooh, we'll get extra for that.
This is a very powerful creature. As you can see, it does not look very hurt, and it spent a lot of time and just crashed from fairly high up.
Alright, so nature check to ascertain
Go ahead.
exactly what it is, maybe element.
Can I go ahead and cast Armor of Agathis on myself in
Yep.
case this thing turns hostile?
We'll
It's,
allow
it's
it.
an ice
Sorry, go
bird.
ahead, Tief.
Did they say we get extra? Did they say we get extra for icebergs?
Don't think they mentioned them at all.
It's kind of big.
The Dragonborn just takes a step towards the right, and the Dark Elf goes, "Well, there's why I'm here."
Oh. So you're trying to catch the big one, huh? We're just after the little ones. Why didn't you say that in front instead
I
of
didn't
like
say I
play
was a
like you're-
thief, and I'm a very paranoid
Oh.
person. I don't want to explain why I'm always in places as the giant ice hawk begins to stand up.
Thief. That's just what a thief is.
All right, so he puts up his arm and just says, "This better work. This costed a lot." As it glows, a bracer with intricate runes on it, and a large blast of force as it comes out of it as he moves up here, shoving it back towards the edge of the platform. This part, okay, Dragonborn's gonna stay near it. What would you guys like to do?
Bag and turn
All
it.
right. So essentially, what these two? Oh, go ahead.
Wait.
What'd you say?
Ice picks.
Ice pick?
Ice pick. But
What do you
Yes.
mean ice pick? Oh.
you know the,
Sure,
the
go
pickaxes
ahead.
I got? They're trying to kill it, right?
They're
Just
trying
make
to
sure.
kill it. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, yeah, making sure before I kill, before they
He
try to
looks at
capture
your
something.
pickaxes and just says, "I don't know if you're gonna be able to hurt it much with that. This thing is very strong."
I'm gonna send my spiritual
Alright,
weapon
go ahead.
over there and smack it.
I dropped Compel Duel, by the way. Did I make it there, actually? I think so.
This
It's your roll
is
initiative then, or what?
this is more leading into something, so it's not initiative just yet.
Alright.
All right.
6 force damage. I'm gonna.
Can the
Then I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
Soul of the Dead.
Wow.
And the Herald will
Might
go
hang
ahead and
DC 15 or 23 necrotic.
Wow, you
Nice
rolled
bird,
well.
brother. A total of 29, unless he's immune to necrotic and force, which
Da,
is kind of
da,
down.
da, da, da.
Plus, he does get save.
Oh, keyboard off.
and the Herald's going to go ahead and toss a produce flame at
Alright,
this
go
thing
ahead.
before backing off.
I don't think he's gonna fit my keg.
If a 23 hits, then it'll take 11 points of fire damage. And then I will back off
So-
because it is big and scary.
That. Go ahead.
Quick question. Do I do
Yes.
extra damage since it's an ice thing, or just rock things? Okay, I'll re-roll the d4s. Nice.
Alright.
Those are some good D4 rolls.
Alright. You
A lot
all
of fours,
managed
yeah.
to blow a good chunk of some of it off. So.
I break one of its legs.
The Dark Elf says, alright. Yeah, I'll admit, that's not bad. He takes a step forward, and his boots glow for a moment, and he launches 30 feet up in the air. And... Where is it? I gotta roll this. Alright. Yeah, he mad. What'd you say?
Sure you can. Sure you can. I just, when he said jumps up, that's what I thought. He uppercuts him. It just dies. Go on.
He jumps 30 feet up and then begins to hover up there. As he pulls out 2 hand crossbows and just starts firing at it for a moment. The
Point blank
Dragonborn
range.
sort of just charges it and pushes it further a bit. And essentially is shooting straight into his eyes. The Dark Elf, to answer your question, Teef. He's not far away from the head of it.
Boy, I sure don't like them black pointies.
Yep.
Well, next turn. Bonus action, spiritual weapon. And then Toll
It
of the
did.
Dead. Did my Toll of the Dead hurt him last time?
I should probably write that down. That does also extra damage on ice things.
Oh, hold on. I rolled the wrong one, didn't I? No, did 7 damage from necrotic if he fails, and I don't
It
think that
shall
one's gonna
not.
hit.
Would I still be
Let
flanking?
me move
You
them
think?
to where they should be. Yes.
Then I can move
Yeah.
over here and bite attack.
Go
Try
ahead.
to keg that last one for 6.
It
I don't
won't.
think a 9 will hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see. For your attack, Skelmith, does a
The 19 hits.
hit? Yes.
Okay.
All right.
23.
Let's see. Harold, anything you want to do?
At this distance, not sure there's a whole lot. Actually,
You
let me
are
check something.
53 feet away. Yeah, I have
closer than I
issues with the
thought,
scales on
and
this.
I think it will just hear whispers in its mind telling it how pathetic it is being put in such a position by these tiny little mortals,
Alright,
and I
go
will use
ahead.
vicious mockery on it. Not a whole lot of damage, but if it fails to save, it'll get disadvantage on the its next attack roll.
Alright. It does fail.
I also make my way up onto the roof over here, just so I've got
Sonny,
a
is there
better
anything you want me to
vantage
do?
point of things.
I will say this thing is mostly off screen. It's about 30 feet long, 20 feet wide, and yeah, like 50.
She's gonna get just close enough to where she can actually see it, and then well, let's see how well the eye gun does, because it seems like it's angry and everyone
Go
else
ahead.
is shooting at it already. First attack, 16.
Say in this situation, it hasn't done anything up to this point yet. Sadly, that does miss. By the way, it hasn't done anything up to this point yet, mainly because it first crash landed, then immediately got shoved. It hasn't really had a chance to recuperate yet. But now,
Understandable.
I mean,
And let's
being picked
try
off,
again.
just having its side just being picked
that
off
does hit.
by me.
19.
Oh, that's a good amount of damage.
Boop. I love. Ooh, nice. I love being able to attack twice. And now she's just kind of gonna kind of shimmy herself into a corner right here between the carts to maybe
Alright.
not be looked at.
So
It's Macy.
now, Dark Elf's turn. This is back to the start of initiative, if we were actually doing initiative, essentially. And he looks at it. It's going to make a roll for me real quick.
I gotta step away. The Herald will just play it safe, and
we're
toss
about to
cantrips
hit
as
the
again.
end if you just want to stay for
I'll
like
be
10 more
back as quick as
seconds.
I can.
Of this encounter, I mean. Alright. So,
I think I can do that.
he holds actions, thinking something's going to happen. Next turn is the one that should be the Ice Guy's thing. As you see it stand up and begin to open its very large mouth, a large amount of electricity flowing through it. As it goes to slam down, the Dark Elf spearheads it with what looks like a clawed glove straight into the pressure point of where, if it had a pressure point, it's of its jaw. And in response, the Dragonborn, who is holding an action, charges over the edge of the platform that's up here, grabs its tail, and you see as their armor essentially looks like it shifts and changes colors. And, well, you no longer see either of them, as the dragon and the Dragonborn fall very fast off the edge. They leaped off the
die?
platform.
Let's get the body.
Yep, dragged it down
The
with
bird's
them.
gone. Can I go look over the edge, get one
Sure,
more
go ahead.
guiding bolt on Pointy?
Heavy,
Damn it, Hunter.
How far? Okay, I'll move over.
How thirsty are you?
Let me go over here and get my 7. Ooh!
And you catch one more. There's only one left on this platform.
This one left.
So you all hear a very, very loud thudding noise coming from down below.
It'll take me. Let's double move. So yeah, I have to wait till next turn to do that. Number 8.
1 second.
The one.
But if you hold still, I'll just roll it for you. Nope. But I got the bite.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
ding!
get the last one.
That's 8. We got 12 in containers.
You've got more than what you need. Let me count them out real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me count these. They're all clustered together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
That's including the ones Willie caught.
There better be a bonus. All right, let's go turn them in. We can tell them all about Mr. Icehawk.
You hear shouting from the above platform. You guys okay down there?
Yeah, but that pointy black elf
I'm
got
right here.
away.
No, that was the Dragonborn.
I thought he went off the ledge.
That was the Dragonborn.
Yep, sorry about your friend, bub.
They're
Easy come,
probably
easy
okay.
go.
We bought these neat boots that help soften the landing. Yeah, they're pretty cheap.
Really? How much?
They only cost like
How much it cost?
30 gold. It doesn't like
Is the
get
bird
rid of
dead?
fall damage. It just really helps with it.
Like, okay. Well, you know, I usually don't jump off platforms, so
Yeah.
Yet.
Okay. I have to ask. Does somebody have like a ringtone or alarm or something that sounds like the nose twinkle, or am I totally imagining things?
it ain't me.
I think it might
Well-
be Teef's push to talk.
No, it's not.
Say something.
That noise right there.
I don't think it's me because it never happens except just those last 2 times.
Same. I've
been hearing it all night,
It's the sound
so.
that happens oftentimes on a push to talk person. If it like goes through their microphone, it doesn't bother me much, so I just haven't said anything.
It just sounds exactly like the nose twinkle from I Dream of Jeannie, and it's just like, tell me I'm not imagining that.
I heard what the little beepy sound, but I've never heard it.
So the Dark Elf's just gonna go up to Gelmith and offer a handshake and be like, "Anyways, nice to meet you."
Yeah,
That's
sorry
no
about
problem.
roughing you up,
Lots of
bub.
people have tried to kill me.
I wasn't trying to kill you. I was just
Not
trying
even
to get
better.
some money from
You
your
haven't tried to kill me, unlike many people.
Yeah, well, I did think you were wearing shark skin. It kind of pissed me off.
The rating
still
has
raining,
gotten a lot
by the way.
lighter, and now you can see a bit better as he offers you that
Yeah.
handshake. He does indeed have a badge, and you can see the number displayed.
Oh, so you work for the
No,
city?
it's the
huh?
competition
What's the
badge.
number?
Yeah, what's the number?
Let's see. About 3,300
Nice.
points.
I could take him easy.
Hey,
They were
It's not
weakened.
like he took down the strongest party member with a single thwick of the of a dagger that he has.
hold on.
It's different.
So, if we show them our badges,
No, when
does
you're
that
in a
mean we have to
city,
No.
yeah, the city's a safe zone, and
The
technically
city's
you're
a
not
safe zone.
obligated to fight. It's just that most people will fight because outside of safe zones, you can take points. Someone at his number of points, if you manage to beat him, you'd get what was it based on my system? I believe 100 points.
Points do we have? I forgot. I got 5. Now, It would be our group versus his group,
essentially.
right? And we can't just thump them in the city. We'd have to
unless of course a war zone happens. They're like, anyways, one of the reasons I came here is I heard a lot of people in the competition were gathering here. The store came by also just to check out the area, and well, overall, it just seems like an interesting place. I don't get out that often.
Well, we're catching lightning bugs.
As we approach the end of the session, he's just gonna say, anyways, I'm gonna go head down and meet up with my friend. See ya. He begins to ease his way down the supports attached to the platforms to get further down faster. And all of you hear a noise. Almost kind of a ring. It's coming from your badges.
A ring?
So, if do you look at your badge? All of your badges currently say that in 1 hour, the city will become a war zone.
Ooh.
I would. This would probably also be the first time they see the Herald take out a badge.
Do you guys remember what a war zone is?
Yeah.
Yep.
Free-for-all area.
I was gonna hint at it a bit more earlier, but essentially, the reason he said, "Yeah, notice there's a lot of people with badges gathering here," is that there's some groups who will be like, "You know what we should do? We should all gather in the city and see if we can get enough people to start a war zone." But they don't tell people outside of their friend groups. So you have 1 hour to prep for a war zone, and that's where we shall end the session.
Sunny is just going to sit inside.
I also intentionally made sure to move the very strong guy away from you before I did that, as I realized it would not be a good start to the next session.
Well, if we get
that
a
is
thump
true.
that's 100 points. You're not supposed to kill him, right?
When you're in the competition, the badge makes sure that they don't die. So whether you went all out or not, they most likely would not die unless you drop a meteor on them.
It's, 7 lightning bugs.
Which I'm not high enough level for yet.
I don't know. I got 7 lightning bugs in this keg. I mean, it might do something if I crack it on.
But yes, next session shall be a Warzone session, because I've been meaning to get into that so that the competition can have its moment.
There can be only
I'll say,
one.
in this hour, this is the hour of preparation that you all have. I recommend, you do what you need to beforehand. Yeah, get paid. Probably look at your funds and see if you can get anything to help you.
Let's see, I got 1 plate armor.
That is the end of the session, since Mal, you said you had to go. Oh, okay.
Oh, I just needed to step away for a couple minutes, but if we're ending now, then it's not really
If anybody wants to quickly cover what they'll be looking for next session. God damn it, Hunter. If anybody wants to quickly cover what they're going to be looking for next session and such like that, you can tell me now and I'll have it ready by next session. I do actually have something that I think one of you might be interested in within your price range for teeth in one of the shops.
What? What is it?
Well, my big thing is upgrading my cloak, but if that is not viable in the time frame / the funds I have available, then just looking for generic items that might help a warlock.
Well, you gonna spill the beans on what you think I want?
What'd you say? Alright, so in the shop, the magic shop, they have something that's very shark themed. It is, 1 second. Let me pull it up. It is called Figurine of the Tribal Shark. If you want to quickly talk about it, I can. I have time to quickly get in character and basically sell the pitch to you.
I will go in. That was the shop I was checking out.
Yep. See you later.
Well, I'm gonna hop off. I will talk to you guys later.
Later.
Hiya, how can I help you?
You got something sharky. I'm kind of into sharks. I'll show him my things.
Alright. He will pull something from under the desk real quick. Be like, this is the last one. Mainly because not many are made. But this is the last one. He puts down what looks like a wooden figurine with markings and small runes across it of a shark.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
He picks it up and says, basically, if you throw this at someone or something, it'll turn into a spectral shark and take a large bite out of the person. 2 per day.
How many times? So after I throw it and bonks them and they get bit, do I have to
so
pick it back
long
up
as you are the one who activated it, it should float right back very quickly. Essentially, what it does is once it bites them, it then, before it turns back into a figurine, swims through the air back to you.
What kind of damage?
Like damage type?
Yeah, force damage. Like how strong is it?
I got it all written down right
heavy.
here. It does do force damage. And if I'll just give you the stats for it right now. So you throw it, it's automatically makes it throw at any creature within 60 feet. They make a Dex save, DC 15 on one of the. If they succeed, they take half and such. 5d8 force damage, range of 60 feet. And if you make a roll to hit improvised weapon, which you can become proficient with this, it can be thrown up to 120 feet.
Dex save, DC. 15 for half damage.
And it is a, I believe this one is a bonus action to activate. 950 gold.
I'll take it. What do you want? Ooh, that's pricey. Okay. Can you do 900?
Considering nobody else is probably gonna buy this, sure. All right.
All right. There's 900.
Hope you have a wonderful day. And then, everybody gets 400 gold once you turn in the things you have. So, since it's not a long trip back to the lab, anybody who already knows things they want to buy can quickly go over that. And you can just say you already have the gold you got from the job.
Alright, that leaves me with 6 gold and 55 plat. Or actually, no.
How many times are you going to do the hydrate, Hunter? And I will message you the upgrade stats for your dog by next week, Hunter. Okie doke. Hunter?
Is he saying anything?
Hunter. Oh.
God fucking damn it! That's why nobody was
Oh, what were you saying?
paying attention to me.
Oh.
A lot of shit. I literally went to grab something to eat. I came back. I was wondering why people. I thought people couldn't hear me, so I was messing with my audio. No, it turns out the fucking scene was still muted.
Oh, well, what is it you wanted to say?
I mean, the most recent thing I want to do is head out of, like, the general area. Actually, wait,
There's
are the
still a
little
bunch on your
cheesy
platform,
bastards
yeah.
still around?
Yeah.
Is it twice per long rest or twice per 24
Can I try
hours?
to catch one in a makeshift jar?
Sure, go ahead. Define makeshift jar, though, and I'll answer you in a second, Tief.
Duct tape.
I mean, it wouldn't. I'd say you can't really make a makeshift jar, but you can attempt to stick them to the tape, like fly trap style.
No. Like a fly trap style inside, like a cup form.
You could put it inside a cup and stuff like that. Yeah, if you want. Or if you want to try and spend time to make a duct tape cup,
Okay.
but they'd probably leave by then.
I find them
And
just
as
duct
what you
tape.
said, Teef, give me a second. Let me look at this again. Oh, okay. So it has 2 charges, and it gains 1 at dawn specifically. Yeah, my bad. I didn't read it that well at first. So it's not the greatest for like dungeon crawls and such, but between large missions, it makes it pretty good. 19. Alright, let's see here.
Well, 5d8 force is pretty good damage. Kind of pricey. Now, can I track down a pair of those like?
Oh yeah,
falling
those are on the front
resistance
shelf.
Boots for 30 gold. All right, I'll spend.
So the
30
reason their
gold
price
on
is so
those.
low is I also compared it to other similar magic items, boosted the price from there based on what it's able to do. So they are
What's that called?
called
Cat boots?
impact reduction boots. So long as your feet are facing the ground once a day, like 24-hour period, you can choose to just negate all fall damage. That part's based off of an actual magic item. Only once per day. But passively, so long as your feet are facing the ground, you can reduce fall damage by 30. They're pretty easy to make in this world.
Alrighty. What about like a magic shield? What's a +1 shield?
One second. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. I just need the. What rarity is a +1? Is that? I believe that's rare or uncommon. Oh, okay.
Uncommon.
I believe that's rare. Okay.
Ah.
Weapons
Okay,
are
then
rare.
it'd probably
Armor and
be
uncommon.
being on the higher end of it. I think it would be 80 gold.
Nice. What about a
That
+2?
one would be. I believe it'd be. That one's rare, right?
Yeah.
About 700.
All right, I'll give you
Alright.
a +2 shield. That leaves me with 19 plat and 6 gold.
Oh, my stomach.
What about like gauntlets of ogre strength, overpower, and headbane of intellect? What do those things cost?
Let me roll something for that.
I think Chief needs to be
high or
smarter. I'm feeling unlucky.
Right.
Low.
Sadly, they do not have ogre gauntlets. And what was the other thing you asked for? Headband of intellect. 1 second.
Low.
Headband of... Alright, I'll roll again then. You said you're going low again?
Yep, feeling unlucky.
Just before I actually roll, let me check its rarity. Okay, yeah, they'd probably have on that. They'd probably have that.
How much?
Looking at this. Wow, it's only uncommon? Oh, but it requires attunement.
Well,
Right.
I'm not attuned to anything
that
yet.
would be about 100 gold for a normal one. They do have a far more expensive version that doesn't require attunement, though. That one is near 1,000.
Ooh, I don't have that. Unless they'd like to trade for Pony Keg with 8 sparkly ice cube creatures. This zap.
Wait, let me quickly count something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you get rid of 8, you'll be 1 short of the bonus goal.
Okay, then 7.
Just 12.
What was the bonus gold? So.
Oh yeah, those it's not a bonus gold. You get bonus bonuses. He's gonna give you certain items, and each of you are gonna get a small upgrade on certain things. That one I'm writing out for next week.
Well, if I can put 7 up, we still get it, right?
You'll still have hit the goal for the bonus. Alright.
Okay, we can do that. And he can keep the keg of beer so they stay there.
Lower it to 150 if you hand him the keg of 7. Alright.
Alright, deal. That make my
I believe 19.
18 or 19.
How is that only uncommon? That's a pretty strong effect for some people.
Sneak is, I'm no longer dumb. If I get skilled at level 8, I can pick up religion, nature, and
I do like the skilled feat personally.
And since you don't do all hack and slash, it might come in handy to be not a dumb shark.
I am a smart shark.
Smart shark.
Alright. I believe that should cover most of what you can get. Alright. Anybody else?
Okay.
Right. I understand why for your character. Nothing from you, Mysterio? All right, Mike.
Nah.
Not much.
What's all this bonus stuff?
He's going to let you guys keep the lightning rods, and then there's going to be a small other bonus for all of you, and then the main bonus for Hunter is going to be the upgrade for his pet.
I like how they're upgrading the dog, but not the actual robot.
The
What
ones that
lightning
let
rods?
you use your reaction to half lightning damage.
Ooh, spiffy. How do we have to have that in hand?
What in the fuck was that? I just got like several weird notifications.
Well, if that's everything,
Over
I'm gonna
Discord.
move to another voice chat with one of the players. Alright.
Alright.
Alright, so you said you wanted to say something. I'm guessing you wanted to talk to the Dark Elf. Oh, okay, what was it we needed to do?
No.
Yeah.
So you know the Dragonborn that fell off the edge?
Oh no, what are you
We're
gonna
homies
do?
now, I gotta save him.
Oh yeah.
I can fly. It's fine.
Do they have wings?
Do they have wings?
I don't believe so, but you did hear
Yeah.
them say something about having boots to help them take the fall.
At this point, no, I would not have.
Alright, fair. So you want to just jump off after them? Alright.
Yeah.
So you see them go over, and you jump down, and you essentially see this red dragonborn holding this big hawk by its icy tail and slamming it downward. How what?
The fall.
About
How big is the fall?
120 feet. Distance between you currently about 60 feet.
I really mean it.
Do you want to roll me intelligence check real quick for something?
I just. Sure. If it's a nat one, I swear. Alright, that's plus, I think plus one.
You don't figure much out, but
It's
you
not
do.
much.
You do remember that you did see that their armor did something very weird before they jumped off. Yeah,
Yeah, like it changed color, you said.
just be wary.
Alright.
So, what would you like to do?
Does she look
doesn't
okay?
look concerned as she's falling.
Uh,
Okay. Your character?
what would he do?
I mean,
Yeah. Do more war pick
you're like,
on.
you know what? That's inspirational. Full
it
speed, war
flanking?
pick spinning down.
I'm not done with you yet. Yeah, and he has heal stuff. He's fine. He'll be fine. So yeah. 21
You're
and then
flying down
17.
attacking. It is fairly injured, and you will have advantage. As the other Dragonborn is immediately standing and flanking. They acknowledge that you are there and seem appreciative.
Is great. Just 17 hits? Not 17, no.
14 does not hit.
14. Then 21 does. That is the wrong dice. That's I think right. Three, 4, 6. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? I guess in just the plus. Oh, that'd be 20 damage.
1 second.
Also, fun fact: I've been watching your stream the whole time and just getting
Getting
points
what?
in the background. In just getting points in the background. Enjoy 47 drinks of water, nerd.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second. I need to open something up. I'm
Is
about
it
to
like
find
quote
out.
unquote bloodied?
I didn't actually do subtractions from a token because that wasn't set up. This was mostly to introduce 2 NPCs and two NPCs, not necessarily specifically them, but just to ease you into the fact that there are people with badges here for the upcoming,
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. They seem pretty strong, though.
Indeed.
I'm assuming she has a badge too. Yeah.
I'm just calculating health now.
It probably doesn't matter since it wouldn't change anything. It's something. It's just extra damage on it, and it would cut. Like what do you say
It
happened?
didn't
Like when it went to the ground,
die
like just
instantly,
shattered.
but it does look like a lot of cracks have formed. And how much damage did you deal?
20.
Alright, type that in. Minus that. Minus. What?
Like I wanted to do this at the moment. I just freaking what's his face knocked over me. I was like,
That's
thought
cool.
this
It's
would be
cool.
cool to do. But,
So, just calculating some damages at the moment. Plus.
Unfortunately, it doesn't change much of what happened other than him trying to handshake me. I don't need his elf
Racism
hand shaking me.
intensifies. Hey, don't mess with that guy. You don't know what he's capable of. This went slightly different than the original plan on how you guys encountered them. But things got a little...
You mean constantly taking damage every turn?
Confusing.
That was
it caused him to
planned.
get down from where I was going to have him when things happened. I was a bit caught off guard by that part. No,
Was he bloodied out of curiosity? Oh. Oh no. What is that, like more than 200 health then?
Remember, rogues can half
Jeez.
damages from attacks so long as they see it coming. It's 5th level.
Is that all rogues can do that?
5th level rogue thing, yeah. You can
No
half
way.
damage from an attack that you see. So long as it's you. It's called Uncanny Dodge.
I thought it was
Second
something
level
else.
is cunning
Well,
action.
let me check that. I might change what my. I was thinking about going for paladin, but that sounds really
it's
good
a
just to have.
reaction. Yeah.
Reaction
It
to
can be
half
pretty
damage, yeah.
useful.
I don't use my reaction too often.
But
yeah.
Yeah, it is not.
Oh, the thing
the
you
giant
did
thing
occasionally
is not
multi-attack though,
bloodied
but
yet.
beside the point.
And
Anyways.
half taken massive damage, but it still looks like it's doing pretty well, though its face is currently completely buried under 5 feet of concrete. It's a little stuck.
How many more attacks do I get in before it hits the ground?
I think you can get one more round
You think?
right before it's about to hit the ground.
Alright. I like to get like lay on hands like ready after that. I guess that doesn't matter per se, but just in case damage does happen, lay on hands. Yeah. I don't know. That is a nat 20 and a
Both hit.
22.
Just
Nice.
midair. Ice.
If it's second attack, what do I double sneak attack then?
I shall
Image.
allow it.
Okay.
Do
That
you
look
smite?
right.
Ah.
I'm out of spells. I compelled, dueled, and last time I smited last time. Right. Paladins get their
I
spells
believe
back
so.
every long rest, right? I keep forgetting. Okay, so that was the smite from then. That so totaling
Yeah.
that would be 34.
So, it has now hit the ground, and its head is currently submerged in a good amount of concrete, and the dragonborn lands unscathed, partially inside of its chest. They essentially tail slammed it and landed on
what?
top of it.
Oh, in its chest. I thought we used because like when you okay, got it.
It's like, thanks for the help. Be careful. No.
Is
it
it
shakes around.
Is it dead? Oh,
Go ahead.
I hit it again.
They will join in the hitting as well.
So it's just like stuck in the ground then, like essentially like stunned or something. What were you? The scrappled venom.
One
Constraint.
second. It looks
How
like it's
stuck is it
probably
in the
gonna be able
ground?
to get out next round.
Alright, I'll just keep assaulting it.
Yeah.
You get advantage, correct? First one hits an 18.
18 misses.
20 armor class plus.
No, you hit with a 19. It has certain factors to it. Now let's just roll this.
Not as much. That would be a 14 or 15.
1 second.
Just casually just kicking it away.
I wonder if this works. Holy shit, it worked. Alright.
What'd she do?
So, very good magic weapon. And on top of that, action surge. On top of that, high level fighter. So,
Not paladin, not rogue.
we can
Or
also
paladin,
subtract,
range.
that from there as well. So subtract that equals that. It is now bloodied. Now, which side of it are you standing on, by the way?
I'll leave that up to you. I'd probably be on like one of the wing sides.
Roll me a D100.
So we'd be
Okay, that's not good.
that'd be 92.
What's your AC?
Does it eat me? 15.
What's your max HP?
46.
Okay. 1 second. We're about to find
Am I dead?
out. Yeah, probably. It rolled a crit. Don't worry. As it pops its head out and takes a good bite out of you. One second. We're finding out. You said 46? Okay, let's add.
I am weakened though. I am at 34 health.
Okay. So add that. Okay.
How screwed am I?
54 damage. That's 2 bites, by the way. The first one brought you to the brink. And then on the second one, you lost consciousness. The last thing you hear is, "Well, I told you to be careful," coming from a bit above. What'd you say, Mike? What'd you say?
Why do you go for me though?
It was percentile chance. This thing isn't smart.
99.
The odds of it choosing you were low, though. It's also because this person is embedded in their chest. They can't really bite there that easily. Don't worry, though. I kind of saw this coming, and I know how these NPCs would behave. And even though it's a rogue fighter, don't worry. So...
healing potions or something.
You come back to consciousness once it's incapacitated, and above you, you see standing the rogue who's kneeled down and is touching you as you come back to consciousness, touching you on the chest.
That thing was strong.
I warned you. You heal for 6. And you
6.
hear the ring.
What's this?
You look at the badge. Yeah, and...
I look at my badge. No, I said it out loud and just like look at my badge like, oh.
Looks like we're entering a Warzone mode here. Figured that would happen. Looks at you. I have a feeling you're kind of at a disadvantage.
Yeah. Armor torn as it ripped me
The
up.
Dragonborn approaches you and is just like, wasn't the smartest of decisions, but I can respect your bravery. Dark Elf. Or stupidity.
I try to stand up and wobble a bit because that happened mere moments ago.
We can always get another one of these, so I'm gonna give you something to show my appreciation. They
thank you.
pull off a bracer. Mike, Hunter, you can come back in like 40 seconds. Mike, I'm not going to say it earns an inspiration point, but you earned this item for doing something so stupid in character and something I love. Put down that you have a bracer of shielding. Sorry, of force shielding. It does not reduce force damage. In case that's the first thing that...
Dang it. I want to be immune to force damage.
This is a near legendary item.
Ooh. Heck yeah.
Alright. Is a really good item, my friend. And one I originally, they didn't get to use, so it has all of its charges at the moment. They were going to use it initially in the plan, but that's what you get. And now I'm going to move Hunter back.
Oh boy.
Welcome back, Hunter. Mike technically died.
The fuck happened?
I went unconscious.
So
and then
he
was
said,
revived.
and I was very understanding of this, was he said he wanted to do something when the Dragon Ball fell over, but he got talked over, so he just went back and did what he would have done. And God damn it, Hunter.
Yeah. Drink more
Did
water.
you hear it in the stream, or were you not listening?
Drink.
Okay.
No.
Yep.
Dude, I only.
How many
It's
did
been a
you
bit over time. It's been a bit under time.
Frickin'
over
8 in a
time, so
row.
I've only had to take drinks every now and then.
You know what? One for good measure.
You broke my feed.
Let's see.
Mm. This is gonna be a meme of your channel now. Just drink. Of course, you'll probably have to raise it when more people follow you, and it just becomes too much of a problem.
So, you may be at 6 health, but you have a chance. Short
Should I come
rest.
in
Short
now?
rest.
And the Dark Elf will hand you a single potion because he doesn't want to see you just go out immediately. I may have used.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
probably shouldn't have been that
I may have
reckless.
used to been an assassin, but I'm not rude and I'm a fairly kind person. He hands you the potion.
I
How
drink
brave!
it.
After hearing he just said
how
he
much is
used
it?
to be an assassin, and you just learned you're about to be in a war
Yes.
zone.
I mean, they just healed me, so
That is
Why would-
very
what
fair
use would they have in
play,
killing me?
yeah. Don't worry. They're not poisoning you. It's just pretty funny to me.
why would they? Yeah, why would they poison me
Should I
after
help?
just healing me? No, you wouldn't be there. And actually, would you see that? Would you be able to see me
You
just
would be able to
dive
see
down
that,
with
yes.
Icebird?
All right, you heal for 15 HP.
Up to you what you want to do. Excellent. So I am still bloody technically, but better.
How long will it take me to make a parachute?
A long time, and I don't think that'd actually work.
I make one out of duct tape. I mean, maybe. Have you watched MythBusters?
Wait, I don't need to make a parachute. You know what I need to make? A gliding suit.
Eh,
That one
you
would
could
work a
get
lot better
one,
for the
yes.
circumstance.
You're not making one out of duct tape. You do. So essentially, what you would have seen is
Why
a
not?
giant ice hawk be plummeted down by a dragonborn, and then a dragonborn whose color you recognize flying down.
While it's raining too, which
That
might
is
make it a little
true.
cooler.
The rain is pouring. You see one dragonborn tail slam a giant ice hawk with lightning in it into the ground, whilst the other one is swinging pickaxes at it as it falls. $120
How far down are they? I want to write a note, attach it to a pile of rope, and chuck it at them.
What does the note say?
Climb it yourself, you bastards.
But yeah, You have earned the respect of this completely normal NPC.
Exactly what I was my goal of this
wanna
out
be-
of game. You're just kind of being
It's good to be on the good side
yeah.
of somebody who's clearly strong.
of an assassin and a dragonborn. Both very dangerous.
I got 2. What do I chuck at them?
Just
You'd probably be like, what was it, like maybe like 200 feet away, by the way.
Theirs. I know, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, but Pythagorean theorem and
So
such.
it's like he is a bit further away because of that.
Angles.
Anyways, Dragon was gonna be like, well, I wish you luck in the war zone.
I'll try not to die.
If you ever find
Again.
yourself near the criminal city, you should come check us out.
The criminal city?
No, you have not.
Haven't been there?
It's south. It was southwest.
But I got robbed there.
Well, people know it as the criminal city because of its history, but technically no one there is a criminal, allegedly.
Somehow.
Because everybody
So
there
why is
used
it
to
called
be
a criminal
criminals.
city?
Never try and steal from there.
I just realized I never
Nice
introduced
to meet
myself.
you, Gelmith.
I'm Gelmith. What's your names? So I can remember you.
Alright, the Dark Elf.
Put a name to a face, essentially.
Hiya. Nilo. Wait, no, that's not the name. One second. That's somebody else. Allegedly.
Allegedly. I mean, you basically could just give that to, like, a shopkeeper later on and be like, that's their voice, yeah.
One second. Ah. My name's Ronald Farland. The Dark Elf.
That's Dark Elf?
The Dragonborn says their name, but I cannot remember the name. It has been a mystery for very much an age. Also, in response to the Dark Elf saying their name, the Dragonborn sighs heavily. I think you can figure that out.
First thing I saw was McDonald's.
You want to roll insight?
don't know that's
to
what
figure
you're
out
going
why
with.
they're sighing. You can. Yeah.
12, I'm clueless.
What? You don't like my name? Yeah.
Ronald Farland, you said?
He's talking to the Dragonborn. They just look at him dead in the eyes, like he's an idiot. This is the best friendship.
Singing. If you come up with the names, just tell me
these are
so I can
based off
remember
of
that.
actual characters that I've seen and or played. And one of them, their name was lost to time, but I think it was probably actually from the list of Dragonborn names, so I'm probably gonna check that out, see if it sparks anything. If not, I'll just come up with a new name. Alright, anything you'd look for in shops within this hour?
Did you?
Oh yeah, I forgot to hit
Do you see
enter.
what my message was? I saw you typing. I was just you never entered. Apparently, yeah.
See, a lot of the magic
This
items out
one?
there have more expensive versions that don't.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's a pretty good magic item.
Yeah, especially for what I get myself into.
It also has to make you wonder. The Dragonborn did just say,
Is
I
it
can just get another. They tell you how
They
to
tell me
use
what
it
like
and
all the
such
stuff is,
indeed.
then yeah. Okay. Oh, and it's a reaction
I
to.
wonder if Triple Dubs Yeet is still watching.
That's been annoying. Okay. I'm here.
But,
Uh,
I think they've probably gone by now. Oh, wow, it's 123. But, yeah. You got that. You got that. You got that. Yes,
I
and
earned
no.
it fair and square.
Probably.
Anyways, you gonna go
Anything
bed
from
then?
you, Hunter?
I was gonna do some
Sure.
looking around first, but I think we can do that
I have a
another day
list
if
of
we want
items here.
to.
We can do that real quick.
Uh,
Might have to get you the prices and actual stats later, but I can give you the gist of what these items do, and you can tell me which ones you're interested in, and then I'll look into them. Alright,
Okay.
so what do you want to do, Hunter? Go ahead. Let's do this. Are you going to the magic shop?
yes. With my electrical pal.
It counts if it's a trade. Alright.
Actually, first off, I would turn into stuff. What
You
do I do with
got-
the ones that I duct taped?
You got one extra. You caught two. One of them is extra off of the total that you all need. One of the other players traded in 7 of the 8 that they caught to get a non-attunement headband of intellect. And a good chunk of gold.
So what I'm hearing is I need to catch more Zen.
Probably start getting some magic items since I got freaking. Like, was it 3,000 gold pieces?
Does you... But...
Question: would you count like going around as shopping just peacefully? Would that
I'll
be
allow
like
short rests
kind of
when
tuned
you're
to like a
just
short
shopping,
rest?
yes.
You think?
And
Okay.
Hunter, when you turn
Yo.
in, when you guys go in to turn in the sprites, you do get offered a new test item. You know that rock tiger?
Which is?
It's a gauntlet made out of that.
Yeah.
As
Is
in,
that
does it
against
use
my
fire?
religion or not? Yes. Out of character, I don't give a shit. In character, I have to
doesn't
give a
use fire.
shit. And I fucking hate it. Oh. What does it
What?
do then?
Oh, the in DMs, the bracer thing. All right. So
Yeah.
as for
Yeah.
Hunter, what was your question?
What do the gauntlets do?
Let me
Or are
get
they
'em
just
out
rocky
right
gauntlets?
here. What?
Oh my god, I'm Rocky Balboa. I'm Rocky Balboa.
1 second. Let me open up my notes.
Mike, you get the joke, right?
Not really.
Rocky Balboa was a famous MMA fighter.
You need to suffer.
I heard the name. I just know he was MMA.
Come on, you got it. That's a good one.
Punch people to death. Yeah.
All right. So
Oh my god, I got
Work
the
it.
these allow you to do. is the... I don't have a fancy name for the Rock Dagger yet, so right now it's just Rock Claw Gauntlet. It can be used as a proficient unarmed strike, 1d6 slashing. That's just one of the things. While using them, it doubles your grip strength, so you could hold on to things with a lot better and also cause a lot of pain just by squeezing really hard. And then once a day, you can make someone make a strength saving throw, or you push them up to 10 feet away. Or in really any direction you choose.
A very strong uppercut. That's what I'm hearing.
Theoretically, yeah.
Oh my god, that's fucking awesome.
Not to mention, doubles your grip strength, so you're holding on to something. It ain't going. It's like when you pull...
I could just grab a gremlin by like the back of the head and just be like, alright, you're coming with me.
Yeah. So essentially how it works is, you know that wire stand I told you guys about when you went into his office? That's what the gauntlet is currently assembled on. It uses the basic force magic of the creature it was made from. It would have been stronger or a different magic item if it was caught alive, but this is what was made out of the dead version. Is the rock that floats around your hand, making it near weightless, whilst the force magic within it allows for all these bonuses.
So wait, it's just like tiny rocks
No,
or just circling around my hands?
It essentially looks like your hand is wearing a small rock claw. Semi-slim. So essentially all your fingers look like they have like chunks of rock around them, down to like a little bit past your wrist. It fits pretty slim onto the hand and fingers. So it's almost like you're wearing a slightly thicker skin suit of rock over your hand, with small little sharp ends at the end of the fingers for claws.
Interesting. I like it. I swear to God, if I get whiskey poured on me in the next 5 seconds, I'm kicking that Warforge.
I'd pour whiskey on your head.
You want to fucking die, Mike? The War Grounds is being activated soon.
I could legally beat the shit out of you in an hour.
Like to see you try. I beat you the first time, I'll beat you this time too.
I didn't even want to fight the first time.
You were still in the fight.
To be fair, his subclass builds up with, as he gains more levels, it rapidly escalates. Right now, he may be at disadvantages in a lot of situations, but down the line, nobody will ever escape his deadly cold grasp.
I don't think right now anybody can escape my grasp.
Motherfucker.
I mean, I can fly.
Mike, I say that as a joke. The second I grab you, I'm not letting go.
Disadvantage.
I got pretty good strength.
Grip.
Also, hey, Mike, you want?
Wait, no.
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
advantage on your grip checks, Mike, essentially, Hunter.
Wait. I get extra damage on ice creatures, don't I?
Oh, ice creatures.
As we just confirmed.
That's if they're made completely out of ice.
Now hear me out. Robot ice.
I will beat the fuck out.
Funny though. It'd be funny.
My character, like later down the line, is just going to be this terrifying menace.
Once you guys get on the road more, which will be the next set of hunt missions you are given if you keep going down that line, it will involve more travel, which will allow for more things to happen, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying the
traveling
traveling thing. Just traveling around, because honestly, that's why my character's with the party.
And don't you worry, I've got plans for everyone and no one at the same time. I've got a line of items and stuff that you'd all be interested in, essentially. And once we start traveling around more, there'll be more encounters with people and such.
Yeah, actually, my character does want to ask, whoever said that they had plans
If
for
you have any
upgrading
specific
Toto.
requests.
Figure them out.
Within
Wait,
reason.
I can give requests.
Make them massive so I can ride them.
I'm not having a fucking Mindy incident. Oh god. How much goddamn super glue would he piss out then?
He destroy forests. Also, since when does your dog need super glue?
It
No,
was
that
a
was
joke
the
that
duct
me and him
tape.
agreed on, that I can use duct tape. Yeah, wait,
That
so
was a
when the hell did the
passive
super
joke
glue
that
came
you
into effect? What
randomly
the fuck?
said. You said I'm gonna pee super glue in that guy's mouth.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Right.
Meanwhile, Twitch chats.
Meanwhile, Twitch is questioning my character.
Yeah.
They've been doing that for a while now. Oh, he'll watch this in the VODs, he'll be like, what the heck is he talking about?
But yes, you've got cool rock grip now.
I got cool rock whip, and I can ask for. God, what would my character
You wanna know
ask
what
for?
the general
for an
upgrade plan was? Small increase to size,
Yes.
increased jaw strength, small enhancements to his ice core so his breath gets a little bit longer and a bit more damaging. Stuff like that.
Does it get ice
For all
resistant?
you know, it already does.
Frick. Not that it matters to me. I don't have any ice damage. Wait, I eat the dog.
Okay.
With low health, I probably could, actually.
Oh, right.
That one
Also,
is a
technically an upgrade to their
fucking war.
HP so they wouldn't die if somebody hit it with a mace.
I mean, to be fair, I think how my character looked.
I was like, oh,
No
look
one
at the
wanted
puppy.
to fuck with Toto.
Man who now has a grip strong enough to just break a glass in his hand.
Actually, to a certain extent, I could really damage somebody's hand. Not break it.
Probably
physically
if you roll
impair the
a
hand.
good strength plus those gauntlets. Oh,
I'm just waiting at some point after getting like all this like power up. I run back into the sensei, and he just looks at me like,
yeah.
"What the
I have
fuck?"
achieved demigodhood
Like,
as a robot.
I'm finally now capable of kicking that Warforge's ass.
Right, so real quick, Mike, something you did see on the Dark Elf, you had a better sight from down below where less rain was reaching. You see that his armor also seemed to have these weird little silver ball lining going down the limbs and such. He had 2 bracers on, and what was the other thing? Right, the claws he attacked with earlier. You see what seems to be a colorful lining of, looks like a modified version of silver going down a glove with little claws at the end of the fingers. Other than that, completely normal black leather glove.
Neat.
Yep.
Hey, Isaac. So there is something stupid I could ask
Is
for
it
an
the
upgrade.
goddamn ferret cannon?
No. That's when he's much bigger. Actually, how big would he
He'd
get?
go from the size of a puppy to the size of mid-transition puppy to semi-adult dog.
Semi-adult. I mean, are we talking about like the breed that he
What was
looks
the breed
like,
he looks like again?
or a
Yes.
husky?
It's not that big.
Oh God. It's not that big, but you can put some tech in that.
I mean, yeah,
That came out wrong.
put some tech in
You
that
can put some
dog.
tech in that dog.
That does sound weird. Yeah, any requests you can think of at the moment?
Oh, a really good joking one that I could come up with is. So you said he
Are
can't
you
piss
really
out
gonna
Super
ask?
Glue, right?
Breed doesn't exist, by the way,
Yeah, it does.
in D&D.
Sovereign's glue.
Shut up.
Why is
That's a
something
legendary
glue-
item.
No, never mind.
It's super glue. It's the good super glue. It's super glue.
Fair, but I hate you.
It's super glue before the kids decide to try to fucking eat it. Which, by the way, is the main reason why super glue these days take a while to settle. Because kids don't fucking understand of how super glue works, so they try to eat it. Fun facts.
I mean, that's why the children eat glue, too.
No, it was specifically super glue. That's the main reason why they suck these days.
I mean, it's just saying, like, as a
It's
trend,
getting-
because
it's
kids
getting
still
pretty
do eat
late, so I think
glue.
I'm actually gonna get
Makes
off
sense that
now.
they would use super glue.
Yeah, send me messages of
Alright,
the
I'll talk
things
to
you
you
generally
later.
be interested in. I can talk about the magic items too later if you're looking to buy or trade. Alright, now
Yeah.
to end the stream. Hey, anyone watching? Thank you for watching. We're currently at 6
Everybody.
viewers, by the way.
Wait, whoa. You need a drink.
This is all the water I have left. Just a few drops, really. There was only a sip of water left. Congratulations.
You did it.
Alright.
We made him drink
So-
another pitcher.
Hey, Isaac, I will tell you this. Original plan for yesterday was to make you drink water during your combat sessions.
What do you mean? Oh,
And then it just
the
became a
Doom
cycle
thing?
of you just drinking and drinking.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Jinx.
I was telling him I'd save
I
the
handled
point
that pretty
so when
well.
he has to fight a boss. You did, and I'm surprised that you haven't invested in like a
Well,
backpack
it's
system
been like
yet,
fucking
like a water
4
backpack.
days since people started. Sorry, 3 days since people started using it.
Still, I'm surprised you
actually
haven't
have a
invested in
camelback.
one yet. Nice. Actually, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I do have a small idea. Makes you question.
Alright.
Anyhow, I'll try.
So, anybody watching, thank you for watching. Anybody watches or watch, thank you for doing so. Have a wonderful day, and please consider following and or subscribing. Bye-bye.